Ashley in Idaho Falls and Pocatello is spreading good news by bringing you Feel Good Friday.
Happy Friday. We are in a snowy St. Anthony today. If you've been to the post office in St. Anthony any time over the past 30 years, you've probably met Brenda. I want to tell you a little bit about Brenda. She's been the head clerk for, quote, a gazillion years, according to this person. She's retiring soon and she's going to be greatly missed. Everyone who comes to the post office genuinely loves her. She makes every customer feel like they're the most important part of her day. She truly cares about them. Brenda always has a smile on her face. She can solve any mail-related problem you might have, even personal problems sometimes. I've seen her deliver packages to people at their home on her own time because they couldn't get out of their house. She's gone into the post office on her own time because a customer called needing a package as they were about to leave on vacation. She goes above and beyond for every customer. The St. Anthony Post Office will not be the same without her. She has been such an integral part of our community. And she's one of those people, from what we understand, that everybody knows, everybody loves, and she is retiring. In fact, she was going to retire at the end of December, but she's holding on for one more month until the end of January. They called her in today. They said, you need to come in and do something, do some paperwork, but it's actually to see us. Hello, is this where I buy stamps?
Are you looking for Brenda?
We are. Is she here?
Hello.
How are you doing?
I am good. How are you?
Are you Brenda?
I am.
Brenda, we caught you here. We heard that your last day is coming very soon. When are you retiring?
You've got to be kidding me.
By the way, I'm Nate with East Idaho News.
I am retiring the end of January.
Oh, can you believe it?
But I am done now.
You are? Well, we got an
Yes.
email. It was like a page long praising you for everything you've done here at the post office, that everybody in town knows you. You've delivered packages on your own time, driven them to houses. You've come in here when you're off to give people packages. You've made a difference in this community.
Yes. I have really loved my job, and I really love this community. And retiring is supposed to be a fun thing, but it is really hard because there are so many people that I love and care about. And I said it's funny, but I said my job is like having a state calling because I get to see everybody all the time.
Yeah.
So
You get to really know people.
Yeah, really get to know people.
What would you say has been the highlight of your career here?
The people of St. Anthony. This is such a wonderful community, as you know, because you've done a couple of things here this year. I know for the Secret Santa program. And anyway, it's just the people that make it a wonderful place to live, a wonderful place to be, and I couldn't have asked for anything better.
How long have you worked here?
I think it's about 23 or 24 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a career.
It is. I started out as a rural carrier sub, and then I went to a clerk, and I've traveled all over. But this has been by far my favorite, and the people I work with, which I don't know which one of them did that, but
I don't know what you're talking about. I
would like to know who sent that email.
You thought very highly of, and so we want to send you out to dinner.
You know what? That is so nice to know, because I really, really do love everybody. And like I said, this is supposed to be a fun thing, an easy thing, but it's one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, just to walk away from here, because they'll probably just have to look for me at Christmas and I'll come back and be one of them. I'll be the Walmart greeter outside the door.
Well, that's when you can see everybody. and I'm sure you've done a few packages with Amazon, so go now. You can buy something for you, and then you can use this at any of those restaurants.
Nate, that is so kind. Thank you very
You're welcome,
much.
and thank you for all you've done. I need to mail all my letters up here when I come up to visit.
That's right. If you want the best post office in the world, you come to St. Anthony,
Yes.
because we have got the best people and the best community. But maybe I should keep that under wraps, because we don't want to fill it too full of folks.
You're going to have the world coming here.
That's
so
right.
nice to meet you. Congratulations on retirement.
Thank you very much. I
Thank you.
appreciate that.
It's Friday, time for another fun Feel Good Friday. How you doing? I'm Nate Eaton. We are in Fremont County today. We're about to surprise a guy named Chase. He works in this building right behind me for the Fremont County Weed Department. His sister sent me an email several months ago about something really neat that Chase did for her, and I've been waiting for the perfect moment to surprise him, and today is the day. Let me tell you about Chase. His sister says he's the most selfless person that she knows. He goes above and beyond to help anyone in need. He keeps a tow rope and winter gear in his truck at all times, so he's able to help those in distress. This past weekend, coming home from a Christmas party in Utah, my Google Maps rerouted me around road construction. I ended up on a closed road and slid off the street and got stuck. I was stranded an hour from home with 2 small children. I called Chase, and he left straight from church, not even stopping to change his clothes. He tried to get to me from one end of the road, but the snow was too deep, and he had to turn around before he got stuck. To make matters worse, his phone died and wouldn't charge. He went back to town, bought a cheap track phone just so he could keep in touch with me and find me. He then stopped and bought a bag of burgers and water and headed the long way around to get to me, an additional 3-hour drive. The relief on my children's faces when they saw their uncle finally pull up to rescue is something I can never repay. Chase has always been such a good example to me. He takes care of his family and others first, and he's happy to do whatever he can. I would love for him to be recognized. And that's what we're going to do today. Chase is inside working again. As I said, for the weed department, we have some gift cards to send him out to dinner. We also have a gift card to Amazon. Let's go thank him for what he's done. Hello. How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Good. We're looking for Chase. Is that you?
Chase.
Hey, Chase. How are you?
Good. How are you?
You're probably wondering what in the world we're doing
I'm
here.
very curious what you're doing here.
So I got an email, man, it's probably been a year now, about you dropping everything when you were at church to go help someone who was stuck in the snow.
Yes, my sister.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me what happened.
Her GPS took her on a closed road, so she got stuck. She called, so I started heading out there. She's like, I'm close to this other end. And I got 5 miles away from her before my truck wasn't gonna make it anymore. So I ended up going all the way around, like 3-hour drive, and I got to her and got her out.
Yeah, and your phone died? So you got a track phone so you
Phone
can keep in
died, so
touch
I
with
stopped
her?
in Idaho Falls and got a new phone, so if I got stuck or, yeah, we did all that so I could get a hold of her and we got her out.
Wow, that is quite the accomplishment on a cold winter day. Well, we do a segment every week called Feel Good Friday, and as much as I want to talk to you about weeds, we...
Right?
You're the expert. We actually wanted to send you out to dinner to thank you for what you've done. So, and there's $50 to Amazon as well.
That's
so
amazing.
You can do some online shopping.
Well, thank you. That's awesome.
And from what she said, she's not the only one that you've done this for.
I try and be helpful when I'm needed.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, good. Well, it was nice meeting you. Thank you for all
Thank
you do
you.
in the community, and have a good day.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you
right.
so much.
Happy Friday. Today we are outside the Lovebird in Ryrie, a fairly new store. They've been open a little over a year, and they did something on Christmas that really impressed many of you. In fact, I got a few emails about what happened. Let me read to you this message. I just saw an incredible act of kindness on Facebook. A mom with 3 kids who had the flu was desperately looking for children's Tylenol and Motrin. On Christmas, someone tagged a small store in Ryrie, and not only did they reply right away, but they offered to bring this mom the medicine she needed as they had it in stock. Someone was already on their way to pick it up at the store, so it was unnecessary to deliver the medicine. But I believe it is people like this that make our community great, and they help each other even with our rapid population growth. So you remember around Christmas time there was a shortage on a lot of these medications, and it was hard to find, let alone on Christmas Day. But we found out that Kelly and Chad own the Lovebird, and that they have done some pretty impressive things here for the community. So we're gonna go inside. We have some gift cards from Ashley Home Store to Amazon, and for them to go out to dinner, let's head in. How are you? So we found out Kelly is the owner of the store. She's not here right now, but the worker who's here is going to call her, and then Kelly should be here in a minute, and we can surprise her.
Hey there.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Are you Kelly?
I am Kelly.
Happy birthday to you, by the way.
How did you guys know that?
It's also Jordan's birthday today.
Oh,
Jordan, happy birthday.
happy birthday.
So we're here. You're probably wondering what in the world. Thanks for coming back.
Yeah.
We were sent an exchange on Facebook from Christmas Day.
Oh gosh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Was it the medicine? The lady
Yeah.
who needed medicine? Oh yeah.
Was that you who was responding to them?
Yeah.
And you offered to drive it out to their house.
Yeah. You know, it's. I feel for these people. There's medicine shortage everywhere. You could see on Facebook people are looking all around trying to find it, desperate, and we had it. And it's just me and Chad for Christmas, so we. You know.
But you
had
didn't have to
time.
offer to drive it out to her house. I mean, you did. But from what I understand, she was already on her way here. Or did
Well, we
you- what
offered,
happened?
and then she said that she would come. But you know, we're a small town business, so like we have some old folks here who can't lift the bird seed they buy. Or,
Oh, that's right. So I just delivered bird seed just the other day down the street, just bird seed alone. So medicine is important. I would have done that. in a
yeah, so we
heartbeat.
do deliveries for people who can't, come and get it, and it's just part of being in a small town. So.
Even on Christmas night.
Oh, yeah.
Especially on Christmas night, right?
Well, someone just saw it on Facebook and sent it to me and said, you should go honor them for Feel Good Friday, and that's what we're doing here, and it's perfect timing for your birthday. So thank you for doing that. We want to send you guys to dinner and also
we love dinner.
do some online shopping. Maybe that's your birthday dinner. And let me just say, we've been looking around the past 5 minutes. We love your store. There's like something of everything here. I mean, such a great variety. Well, thank you for what you do. Every time I'm in Ryrie now, I'm going to stop and
Awesome.
look around.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Happy Friday, everybody. Nate Eaton here. We are outside Rocky Mountain Middle School in Bonneville County. We have a fun surprise today. As you can see, my arm is full of flowers. I have chocolates here. Laurel and Georgianne have been head secretaries here at the middle school for decades. Laurel has worked here for 27 years and Georgianne for 29 years. They're both retiring this month. These women have given dedicated service to many students and staff throughout the years. They're kind, hardworking, uplifting women who always see the best in others. They should be recognized for their many years of service and education. It would be awesome if you could send them off for Feel Good Friday. And that's what we're going to do today. Laurel and Georgianne are here. I hope I'm saying Laurel's name now. It might be Laurel. But either way, we want to wish them well. We have flowers for them from Ashley Home Store. We've got chocolates, and then each of them we're giving a gift card that they can go out to dinner, celebrate the end of their careers here at the middle school. Let's go surprise them. Hi.
What can I do for you?
We're looking for Georgianne
Okay.
or Laurel.
I'm Laurel.
Laurel, I'm sorry. Is Georgianne here too?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Just a second.
Thank you.
She'll be right here.
How's your day going?
It's going good.
Yeah?
It's going really good.
Busy?
Yeah?
Yeah. You're almost done.
I'm almost done.
When's your last day?
The 31st.
Oh wow, like the last day of the month.
Yeah, the last day of the month.
And then what?
Travel a little bit, I guess. And my husband retired 1.5 years ago, so he's ready. And I think we're just going to plan on retiring and traveling and spending some time together, I guess.
Oh, that's exciting. And you've been here how many years?
It'll be 28 years in September.
28 years. Same school?
Uh-huh.
Well, we got a nice email about you and your colleague. She's retiring too, right?
Yeah, she is.
After, well, I can
I
ask
think
her.
it's I think she's been here 2 years longer than I have.
Okay, so you guys have just been together for most of
A
your
long
careers.
time. That's why we thought we came in about the same time and we'll go out at the same time.
Was that planned?
To go out at the same time?
Like you
Kind
always
of.
say, we'll retire
Yeah,
together.
Yeah, we had kind of said that.
Oh, okay. Well, we brought each of you some gifts for Feel Good Friday.
That's so nice.
But I'll wait to give them to you when is her office closed?
Yeah, let me go grab her.
Hi there, Georgianne. How are you?
Fine.
I'm Nate with East Idaho News.
Yeah.
We're glad we caught you. You only have like 10 more days left, right?
Something like that, yeah. I'm trying not to count.
So, are you ready to retire, or no, or both?
Mixed emotions. I'm getting kind of old, and I've been here a long time, so it's time.
You don't look old.
Well, thank you.
But we were just talking with Laurel here, and she was saying that you came about 2 years after her.
No, before.
Before. Okay. So almost 30 years for you. And what's been your favorite thing about your job?
But that's a hard one. I really enjoy being with the kids. I even enjoy the paperwork, so
Yeah.
that's kind of awesome.
And what's your plan now?
I don't have a real big one. It's the middle of winter.
I know. Well,
we probably will try and get out and do some cross-country skiing maybe, or some stuff like that, yeah.
Well, we wanted to come and thank you for our Feel Good Friday segment. So we brought each of you some flowers.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. We brought each of you a box of chocolates and a gift card for dinner or lunch.
Awesome.
So,
We planned on doing that.
well, good.
Tuesday we walk out of the building for dinner.
We'll know where you'll
So we
be.
won't have any tears, too many tears.
Well, that's going to be a big hole here at the school, I'm sure, to lose both of you.
Well, we've loved it here. Rocky Mountain's the best.
Yeah.
We just
Been
love working
home,
here.
home for many years.
Yeah. Well, thanks for all you do and best of luck in retirement.
Well, thank you so much.
Happy Friday, everybody. We are in Blackfoot, and you can see we're outside the Snake River Strings Company. There's a student in there. He's 16. He's playing the guitar right now. We're about to surprise him for Feel Good Friday. Let me tell you what he did. His name is Delin. He's 16 years old. He goes to Snake River High School. He's the best student, they say. He takes critiques and instruction from his instructor without complaining, and he loves the guitar. He's been telling his teacher about a special friend he has at high school who has Down syndrome. Even though they have their differences, they become close because his special friend also loves the electric guitar. Delin has been playing music for him and teaching this special friend during town time at school. This friend does not own a guitar, but he's wanted one for months. He was hoping to get one for Christmas. It's all he could talk about, but when they got back from the Christmas break, he didn't have one. He didn't get one for Christmas, and he was very sad. Well, Delin noticed how sad his friend was. He found out what happened. He came into the store. He bought his friend a guitar, an amp, and a cord with cash that he had earned. He didn't tell anybody about it. I don't know why. The people that work here say I didn't know why that he was buying the guitar until the guitar teacher asked him about it and found out why he was doing it. Well, this was an incredible experience for the people here that they nominated Delin for Feel Good Friday. When we called to check on it, we got a hold through some sources of his parents who didn't even know that their own son had done this. He hadn't told anybody. He obviously doesn't want the fame or the glory, but today we're gonna surprise him. We got him a couple of gift cards to some of his favorite places to eat here in Blackfoot. The Strings Company, too, the Snake River Strings Company, they also are going to throw in 3 months of free lessons for Delin and 3 months of free lessons for his friend. So his friend can come in here and play the guitar, and so can Delin. They called him in here today to do some special lessons. We're going to go surprise him, though. That sounded amazing. How are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Good. What are you playing?
Attempting to play Thunderstruck.
Oh, nice. I could hear it outside in the parking lot. We're looking for Delin.
That's me.
Delin, hey. So how are you? My name's Nate with East Idaho News.
I'm good.
Did you have a scheduled lesson today?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, we kind of set something up to get you here because we got an email about something you did for another kid over Christmas or just before Christmas.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The guitar?
Yeah.
Oh, so I was here one time for lessons, and there was a blue guitar, but I was like, there's a blue guitar here, and then there was an orange just like this amp, and I was like, I've got a buddy at school that loves guitars, but he doesn't have one and everything, so I was like, I'm just gonna buy him one. And I ended up not giving him this blue one. I gave him an acoustic because I didn't think he wanted the blue one, so I gave him a different one, and when he came up to me, I gave him to at school, and he gave me a side hug and everything. He was like, thank you so much, and he's been telling me that he's been trying to learn this guitar and everything, so.
That's awesome. So how much was the guitar? Because they're not cheap.
No, it was about $80.
So, and you just bought it with your own money?
Yeah.
Do you have a job?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I work on my dad's farm.
Okay, sweet. So you just bought it, surprised him at school, said, here's your guitar?
Yeah.
I heard that your parents didn't even know about this till like today.
Yeah, I told him about it yesterday.
Yesterday, and that they like called the school to verify that it was a legit story.
Yeah.
And sure enough, you did.
Yeah.
Well, that's really cool. So we do a segment every week called Feel Good Friday where we honor people in the community who do cool stuff. So we wanted to honor you today. We got you a couple of gift cards. We hope you like Wendy's and Texas Roadhouse and McDonald's and Amazon.
Oh my gosh.
So you're welcome to spend that on whatever you want, get a lot of food. And then Shelby here has something she wants to tell you as well. Come on in here, Shelby.
Hey, Delin, we just think you are awesome. And we know you didn't do this for the recognition, and that's what makes it even better. You are like the epitome of what Snake River Strings Company is. And our slogan is become a musician, but there's so much more to it than just learning an instrument. And that's what you did. And so we want to recognize you for that and thank you for that. We love having you be a part of us. And so we'd like to present you with a 3-month scholarship for private lessons here. And then we'd also like to give one for your friend as well. So if you could pass that along to him and tell him to give me a call. Yeah. And we'll get him in some lessons as well so he can learn how to play that guitar you got him.
Okay.
So, thank you for all you do.
Yeah.
You are incredible.
So she says you didn't do this for the recognition. Why did you do it?
I don't know, because this kid is just funny and makes me smile. So I didn't know him very well. Last year, he didn't come to school. He was like all online because COVID and everything. But then he came to school and he just follows me around and everything. And I don't know, I just want to give it to him.
That is awesome. Well, good work. We can't wait to hear the music you guys create together, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, good meeting you. We'll let you get back to your lesson.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys. Happy Friday, everybody. It's Nate Eaton here. We are in Moreland today, just outside of Blackfoot, about to surprise a woman named Marty Ellis. You might know her if you're from the area. She's a retired school teacher. She was an amazing teacher, and after retirement, she still wanted to give back to the Snake River schools. She and her husband decided to knit stocking caps for the students in need in the elementary schools. Hundreds and hundreds, probably thousands of stocking caps have been knitted and donated to the elementary schools over the years. Marty and her husband became involved at making a difference, especially to students at Rockford Elementary. I had the opportunity, the woman that sent this in to us, to hand out these homemade caps to the children. My only wish is that Marty and her husband would have been able to be there when they saw the students' reactions. As I handed the caps to the children who did not have any warm clothing to wear, they would look at me and ask when they needed to return these caps. As I told them it was a gift, many of them cried and were so appreciative that someone cared enough about them to keep their head warm while they were outside in Idaho winter. It was at this time that many of the children knew that someone cared for them. This amazing couple does not ask to be compensated, and they do it out of love. Unfortunately, Marty's husband has not been able to help out recently because of dementia, but Marty still knits and donates to the schools. As I visited with them recently, she stated she needed more yarn. So Marty has been relying on donations and help from others to continue to knit hats for the students. They have touched so many lives and have made a difference. And we want to thank them for what they have done. We have some gift cards for them. A gift card that they can go to Joann's to pick up all the yarn that they might need. We also want to send Marty and her husband to dinner when they go out and do something for themselves. So we have them a gift card thanks to Ashley Home Store to a couple of restaurants. So let's go surprise them. It's been really cold lately. These hats are in great demand, great need, and hopefully they can know that we appreciate them. So my name is Nate.
Oh my goodness, I'm a
You
mess.
look beautiful.
No, I'm a mess.
And I'm with East Idaho News. And we heard that you are a master knitter.
Oh, we make a lot of those hats.
Yes.
Yes.
And what do you do with the hats?
Well, we donate them, most of them, to schools, especially. We make sure the schools around here have hats. And we give them to hospitals.
How many hats have you made over the years?
Oh, like hundreds.
Or thousands, maybe?
Well, getting close, maybe.
That's incredible. So we heard about you and all of the work you do, and we do a segment called Feel Good Friday because you've made so many people feel good. We wanted to come and make you all feel good.
Oh my goodness.
So we have some gift cards for you. We heard you might need some yarn.
Oh my goodness.
So there's $50 to Joanne.
Oh.
You can go and get yarn, fabric, whatever you need, supplies. And while you're shopping, we want to send you to dinner. So there's $50 to any of those restaurants. Those two are in Idaho Falls. You can get a meal, get your yarn, and keep helping.
Oh, isn't that the sweetest? Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for all you do for the community.
My goodness, that is so kind of you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
It's Friday. You know what that means. Time for Feel Good Friday. I'm Nate Eaton. We are in American Falls today outside of Hillcrest Elementary School. We're about to surprise a student named Charlie. Charlie is an 8-year-old second grader. She competes in the rodeo. And last spring, she pledged to donate half of her winnings to a cancer fund that would benefit people suffering with cancer. She collected nearly $2,000 and gave that money away. We're all so proud of Charlie here in American Falls, how hard she works in school and in rodeo, but we love most her giving heart. That's an email I got about Charlie. And we thought this would be a great Feel Good Friday surprise, and we have a few things for her. We understand that she loves Skittles, so you can see my arms are full. I've got about 30 packs of Skittles and Starbursts here. We also got M&Ms that she can maybe share with her class. We've got a bouquet of flowers, and her favorite restaurant is the Texas Roadhouse. So we have a $50 gift card, all of this courtesy of Ashley Furniture. Now her class heads to lunch in about 10 minutes, but before they go to lunch, we're gonna go surprise her. Hi, boys and girls. How are you guys doing? My name is Nate, and I'm with East Idaho News, and we're here for Charlie. Who's Charlie? Hi, Charlie. How are you? I love your belt buckle.
Good.
You're good? Great. So we heard that you did a fundraiser with your rodeo winnings. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you do?
So I donated half of my rodeo winnings to breast cancer.
And how much money did you end up giving away?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I think your mom was telling me it was like $1,600 or $1,800, which is pretty impressive. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Well, somebody wrote me an email, and we do a segment every week called Feel Good Friday. I know it's not Friday, but we'll post this on a Friday. So we wanted to come and thank you for what you did. Because that's pretty cool. That's inspiring to other boys and girls and people all over the world. So I got you some things. Do you like flowers? There's some flowers. And I heard you love Skittles. So there's 30 packs of Skittles and Starbursts. And then we got this for all of your class that you can share. Hopefully you all like M&Ms. And I'll set that there. And do you like the Texas Roadhouse?
Yeah.
I heard that was your favorite restaurant. So here's a $50 gift card that you can go get steak and chicken and whatever you want. All right?
Okay.
There you go. We hope you have a good day, and we hope that your giving, your gratitude, and your generosity inspire people all over the place.
Okay.
Good meeting you, Charlie. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. It is a snowy day here. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton. We are outside Teresa Bunker Elementary School in Idaho Falls, and we have a great surprise for the secretary inside. Her name is Miss Sandra, and I received this email a few months ago from a woman who had been in a car crash with her family and their dogs. It happened at Woodruff and 17th Street. This woman said that her son broke his femur and was transported to Wmax. He had to have surgery. 2 rods were put in his leg. He's doing well, but on his first day back at school, he was in a wheelchair and needed a walker. They leave the wheelchair at school and drop him off at 7:30 a.m., and that's when Miss Sandra, the secretary, came out and took care of the wheelchair and loaded Kingston up and made sure he made it into the school safely and without any issues. This mother says, I know it's a huge hassle. She's especially, absolutely the most amazing, sweetest lady in the world. We love her so much. I want her to know how much she is appreciated. This is one of those things that the secretary goes above and beyond to help this family, and we want to thank her and honor her today for Feel Good Friday. So we have a few things for her. You can see I've got some chocolates. We've got a bouquet of flowers. We also have a gift card for her to go out to dinner. Let's go surprise Miss Sandra. Hi, Miss Sandra. That's the one we're looking for. How are you?
Oh, I was having a great day.
Well, we're about to make it better. How is your day going? Lots of flowers and candy and deliveries?
Yes, it's lovely.
So the reason we're here is, do you remember a few months ago there was a student involved in a car crash who was in a wheelchair, and you helped carry him in and out of the school?
Well, I didn't carry him. I pushed his wheelchair was all I did.
Well, it was cold. and snowy and wintry, but his mother wrote me an email saying how much she appreciated what you did. So we're here to honor you for Feel Good Friday.
Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna make me cry.
That's all right. We got you some flowers for you, and we got you some chocolates.
I do love chocolate.
And we got you a gift card. You can go out to dinner. I hope you like steak or chicken.
My husband I will be so popular at home.
Good. How long have you worked here?
This is my 3rd year, I think, but I've worked for the district about 15 years.
And what do you like about your job?
I love the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, kids are where it's at. My counselor is pointing at her, and no, that is not the reason I work here. She's over there. It's the kids. The kids are so sweet and so loving, and yeah.
Well,
Feel good about yourself every day.
I bet. And thank you for doing what you did and helping this family. They obviously made an impact because they contacted us, and now we're here to thank you.
You guys are the best. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day. It's Friday, and I am Nate Eaton, and today we are in Pocatello, outside Pocatello High School. We're about to surprise a woman who has really made a difference in thousands of students' lives. Her name is Chris. She's a counselor here at the school. From what I'm told, she's been here 25 years, and she's planning to retire at the end of the school year. Chris has a wealth of knowledge and expertise that will be missed when she leaves. She's a strong advocate for the students. She takes them under her wing and guides them with compassion and understanding, while letting them know there are expectations that need to be met. Students respect her and look to her for guidance. She is a valued colleague and friend, and we will miss her when she leaves the school. Well, she has a few months left, but we want to surprise her now for Feel Good Friday. So you can see we got her some beautiful flowers for spring. We also got her a gift card to head out to dinner and a gift card to Amazon. She can do some shopping, all courtesy of Ashley Home Store. Now, I understand Miss Daly, I should say, just got back from lunch. Let's go surprise her. We are looking for Chris Daly. All right.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Maybe you can help us. I'm Nate with East Idaho News.
Hi.
And I'm looking for Miss Daly.
That would be me.
That's you. They didn't have to page you.
No.
So we got an email that this is your last year.
It is
Yes?
my last year.
And what are you doing after the school year?
Hopefully something fun and more part-time.
Yes. How long have you worked here?
31 years.
Wow.
31 years.
That's a lot of kids.
Yeah.
And what do you like about your job?
The kids.
Yeah?
Yeah, working with kids. Love them.
Well, we got an email about you, how you have changed so many lives over the decades, that you are an advocate for the kids, but you also set expectations, and this person just raved about you. So we wanted to surprise you for our Feel Good Friday segment.
Thank you.
We brought you some flowers. Yes.
Thank you.
And we got you a couple gift cards. So there's a gift card. You can go out to dinner to any of those restaurants that are on there.
Thank
And now there's an
you.
Olive Garden in Pocatello.
Yes, that's awesome.
And there's a gift card to Amazon that you can get whatever you want. And
That's awesome.
there may be former students watching. Anything that you want to say to them?
Keep doing good in the world. And I love you guys.
Well, you've done a lot
Yeah.
of good. And you'll be
Thank
missed,
you.
I know, but best of luck in retirement.
Thank you.
Happy Friday. We are outside McDonald's in Pocatello. We're not here for a Big Mac. We're here to surprise one of the employees. His name is Delin. It's time for Feel Good Friday. I'm Nate Eaton. Delin has worked here for over 30 years. And the person that wrote me comes into the restaurant regularly and told me that Delin always works hard cleaning the dining room, and he always seems to show kindness in his face, and he has a smile that greets everybody. I would love for Delin to know that his smile, his service, and his kindness to others makes a big difference to those he comes in contact with. Well, we did some digging, and Delin rides his bike or walks here to McDonald's. He's done that for decades. Today we want to honor him for Feel Good Friday. We got him a gift card to Fred Meyer, which is right across the street. He can go buy whatever he needs. He also loves to go to Buddy's Restaurants here in Pocatello. And so we have a gift card for him thanks to Ashley Home Store. He can go to Buddy's, get his lasagna, get his pasta, his pizza, whatever he wants. Now the lunch rush is just about to end. We're going to hopefully catch Delin and surprise him.
Here. I always got this look of.
How are you, Delin?
Okay.
My name is Nate, and I'm with East Idaho News. Do you want to come and stand right here? So, I got a nice email from somebody about you. How long have you worked here at McDonald's?
It's going on 35 years this summer.
35 years?
Yes.
That's a lot of Big Macs. A lot of French fries. I had somebody, the person that emailed me said that you always greet them with a nice smile, and you make them feel that they're cared about as a customer.
I like everybody.
You like everybody?
I make them happy.
Well, good for you. Well, we do a segment called Feel Good Friday, and we want to honor you this week for being such a star in our community.
The reason I'm staying here is because Mark and Emory are the best owners that you could never work for.
I've heard good things from Mary about you and from Diana here at the restaurant, that you're a good worker.
Yeah, they're terrific people.
Well, here's what we got for you. We want to give you a gift. Is that okay?
It's okay.
We got you a $50 gift card to Fred Meyer right across the street, so you can buy whatever you want with that. And I heard you like Buddy's. Do you ever go to Buddy's for dinner?
Once in a while, but I haven't been there for a long time.
Well, now you can go back. There's a $50 gift card in there to Buddy's as well. So dinner is taken care of.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was so good to meet you. And next time I'm in town, I'm going to stop by and maybe you can wipe my table or bring me my French fries or whatever you want.
Oh, please do. I'll be here.
I will. Good to meet you, Delin.
You as well.
You take care, all right? Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton. Today we are here in Preston. I don't know if we've ever come out to Preston for a Feel Good Friday, but this is an extra fun one. As you can tell, we're outside the Preston Golf and Country Club. We're about to surprise a guy named John Van Vliet. I've got 2 pages of notes here all about John, about just how cool of a guy he is. He is dedicated to this golf course. He'll often work 100 hours a week. He does selfless service for everybody. He coaches the kids at the high school and the community youth golf program. He is committed to his job and he is committed to his family. And the person that told me about John said, in life's journey, you only run into a guy like John maybe a handful of times. If I was to pick an all-star team of how to manage the game of life, John would be my first choice. I'm thankful for his friendship, and he is an example to all of us of always putting others first. Well, we want to thank John for what he's done. We understand he's here today, even though there's snow all over the ground. So we got him some gift cards, a $50 gift card to Amazon and a gift card for him to go out to dinner. Let's go meet John. Hello? Hi, anybody here? Are you John? John, how are you? I'm Nate with East Idaho News.
Nate, how are you?
You guys are open, huh?
Yeah. I can get you out anytime.
Yes. We got a really nice email about you from someone that says you have worked here for how many years?
This will be my 19th year.
19th year. And what do you like about it?
Great community.
Yeah?
Yeah, nice place to raise kids.
You also coach the high school golf club?
I do.
And youth golf club. You're actively involved in everything golf.
Yes.
And you've set a record on the course, from what I understand. And what's that record?
58.
Nice. Well, we do a segment every week called Feel Good Friday where we honor people in the community. And we wanted to come and honor you today. So we got you some gift cards. And I'm sure you've heard of Amazon.
Sure.
There's a gift card there, and you might have to travel to Logan for that. But we just wanted to thank you for what you've done. And how many kids do you think you've coached over the years?
Gosh, I don't know. 100 a year. We have about 100 a year in the program.
Okay.
Besides the golf team, so 19 years.
19.
1,800. I don't know. 1,600 kids.
It's amazing. Anything you want to say to them?
Keep golfing.
All right. Good to meet you.
Hey,
We're
nice
glad
meeting
you were here.
Oh, thank you.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton, and we are here in Preston today outside the Franklin Community Center. There's a woman who runs this facility. She's been doing it for 30 years. Her name is Carol, and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, she is here cooking meals. She's done it for 3 decades. She makes sure that senior citizens in the area are fed. They're welcome to come here and eat at the facility, or they can drive by and pick up their food. She never stops. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, she's out shopping to get the food for the people. I'm told that she has not had a vacation in 9 years, ever since her husband died. This has become her life, and today we want to honor Miss Carol. We have a few gift cards thanks to Ashley Home Store. We got her a gift card to Amazon, and then we got her a gift card so that she herself can go out to dinner at a restaurant of her choosing. And here's the thing. It's not Monday, Wednesday, or Friday today. We're actually shooting this on a Tuesday. So let's hope that she's here. Let's hope that she can know how much we appreciate her and how much the community appreciates her. Hello. Do you guys know where Carol Parker is? Oh, hi, how are you? I'm Nate with East Idaho News. You serving lunch today?
No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Are you Carol?
I am.
Carol, you're who we're looking for. Do you mind if we come in for a minute?
No, go ahead.
So tell me, how long have you been, is this your job? Is this a volunteer thing? How long have you been running the senior center?
In May, it'll be 30 years.
30 years? That's a lot of seniors.
Yes.
And what does your job entail?
I'm the site manager and I do the cooking and everything. I'm the peon.
So you cook, what, 3 meals a week?
Uh-huh. Well, we actually do 6, but we're only supposed to do 5. And so we just try to keep the funds going so that we can serve 6 meals a week.
Oh my word.
But we send them out like Monday. We send out Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesday and Thursday. So.
And you've been doing that for 30 years?
Yes.
That's a lot of meals.
It's fun.
Yeah, what's your favorite thing to make?
Oh, I don't know. I like to make lots of stuff.
Yeah. We got a nice email about you. We do a segment every week called Feel Good Friday.
You can come in.
We surprise people in the community, and I said, we need to drive to Preston today to meet Carol. And then I realized it's not even a meal day, but we wanted to give you some gift cards.
Oh.
So to thank you for all you've done, and on behalf of all the seniors you've helped, there's a gift card to Amazon.
Well,
and then there's a gift card. You do have to travel to Logan. I don't think they have one of those
No, they don't.
here. But anything you want to say in case, I guess a lot of your seniors, you're giving them, it might be their only meal that they have for the day.
Well, I don't know. I love every one of them, and I if I didn't have so many great volunteers, I couldn't do it without them. Because we have to have like 6 drivers every day, and they all volunteer. My board members all volunteer. Most of my kitchen help is volunteer. Without them, I couldn't do it.
How many volunteers do you have?
Oh, lots. I couldn't even tell
Yeah?
you.
You do?
It changes every day.
And you have to go out and shop and get all the food? And
Yeah, that's where we're headed right now. We're going to Tremont.
Oh, wow. So you go a long distance.
I go to get my taco shells over there because they're cheaper than getting them anywhere else.
And then you'll bring them back.
And then we'll have taco salads tomorrow.
So you're working every day?
We pretty much do. I do my paperwork at home. So I take care of my mom at nights.
Well, God bless you. What an organization. And that's just a small token of our thanks and everybody from Eastern Idaho. Thank you, Carol.
Thank you very much.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton, and today we are outside Eagle Rock Middle School. I got a cool email the other day about a cool kid who goes here. Her name is Tatiana. Let me tell you about what happened a few weeks ago, actually a few months now, on Valentine's Day. A student with autism had decorated a Valentine box and brought it to school, similar to what's done in grade school. Tatiana and her friends noticed her classmate became upset because the girl didn't realize that the tradition of passing out Valentines isn't the same in junior high like it is in grade school. The girl was devastated. She was in tears when she realized she wasn't going to be receiving any cards or candy after she went through all the trouble of decorating a box. Tatiana realized what was happening. She got together with her friends and they made several Valentine cards. They collected candy. They collected anything they could from other friends to fill up that Valentine box. Not only that, but they got a heaping pile of flowers, cards, and candy by the end of the day, along with stuffed animals that was sitting on a chair waiting at the front desk for their classmate to pick up before she went home. Tatiana made this girl's day. And I checked in with the school to see if this story, was legit, if it was true. And they said it absolutely was true. She's one of the most kind-hearted people that has come through our school. She's worked with counselors, friends, teachers to make sure that that student would have a Valentine's Day that she would never forget. And so we wanted to thank Tatiana for what she did for this student and for what she does in our community. We got her a bunch of gift cards. We're taking her to lunch for the next month or so. Where are these? Here we go. So we have gift cards to McDonald's, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, Jersey Mike's, Little Caesars Pizza. She can go out to lunch. She can, celebrate what she's done. She didn't do it for celebration, but we're going to celebrate her. Let's go surprise her. Hi, guys. How are you? I'm with East Idaho News. Are you Tatiana?
Yes.
My name's Nate. Are you guys in the middle of a test or anything? Oh, it's your lucky day if you were. So we are here because we heard about something you did for a student on Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what you did.
So there was this girl, and she's a 7th grader. So how we normally do in elementary school, where we make Valentine's Day boxes and we plan on other people giving us stuff in the classroom and stuff. She thought we were doing that, but we're in middle school now, so we didn't do that. So we made her some cards and we put candy and stuff in her box.
But I heard you did more than that. There was flowers and stuffed animals.
There was flowers, and this other girl in 7th grade bought her a stuffed animal and they gave her candy and stuff.
So you really made her Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. And did you use your friends and classmates to help out?
Yeah, we made a bunch of cards and we got together and we all made a bunch of stuff.
Oh, how cool. So I do think that the tradition of Valentine boxes should continue forever, for all of life.
Yeah.
But because it didn't happen, you made one for her that she won't forget. Well, we do a segment every week called Feel Good Friday, where we surprise people and thank them for what they do in the community. So we wanted to thank you and honor you today, and we're taking you to lunch for a long time because we got you some gift cards to McDonald's, to Little Caesars Pizza, to Wendy's, to Chick-fil-A, and to Jersey Mike's.
Thank you.
So there's $100 of gift cards that you can use.
Thank you.
Thank you for what you've done. Congratulations on making a difference.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yay!
God bless America! Happy Friday, everybody. You know what that means. It's time for Feel Good Friday. I'm Nate Eaton. Have you ever been to the Osgood store? It's right here, right off of I-15. And we got an email about the guy that works here. He might be the only employee. I'm not sure. He probably is. But this is what the message said. I wanted to share that the man working at the service station off the Osgood exit needs some recognition. A few weeks ago, there was a horrible storm. Several trucks had to exit here due to bad roads. My mom was sitting there at the gas station for quite a while waiting for the weather to clear. She said the man in the gas station came out to all of the windows and let them know that coffee and hot chocolate were free. He came out with ice melt from his store. He put it on a spot on the road to try to avoid people sliding into a truck that was parked here. He fell on the ice but kept hustling around trying to do what he could to help. He might be a great candidate for Feel Good Friday. Well, we agree, and we hope that the guy who did that is here today. We don't know his name. We don't really know anything about him other than what was sent in to us, but we have a feeling he's a pretty good person, so we're going to go inside and see if he's here and thank him. We got him a $100 gift card so that he can go out to dinner. Let's go thank him. Hello? Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. You might be the guy we're looking for. I'm with East Idaho News. Have you worked here for a while?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you remember around Christmas time when there was a big storm and people were stranded here?
Mm-hmm.
Did you go out and offer free coffee and hot chocolate to everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay, you're the guy we want. So somebody sent us an email asking if we would come and thank you.
Well, they're welcome, but you know, we're all a part of this community. We all have to do what's right.
Yeah.
And I just feel bad that all those people had their vehicles kind of underwater, you know?
Yeah, they said that a lot of them were stuck. You offered coffee, hot chocolate, you put out ice melt for people, and you even slipped on the ice yourself. You might not remember that, but...
No, I remember that.
You remember that part.
It's okay. Yeah. It's all right. It's all a part of living here. right? I mean, roads get bad, the weather's bad, and we clean up and we move on.
Well, good for you. We wanted to come and thank you. We do a segment called Feel Good Friday, and we want to send you to dinner. So we got a gift card. There's $100. You can use at any of those restaurants.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
What was your name?
My name is Ripu.
Ripu?
Yeah.
I'm Nate.
Nice to meet you, Nate.
This is Jordan.
Jordan, good to meet you as well.
And how long have you worked here?
Oh, I have this place since 2006.
Well, we're glad you're in our community. Thank you for what you did. And if I'm never stranded, but if I am, I'm coming
Come on over here, right?
All right.
Thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you. It is Friday, and today we are outside the Idaho Falls Animal Shelter. We have a great Feel Good Friday surprise for a great woman named Carissa. This is what I learned about Carissa. The person that emailed me said there's many stories I could tell you about this hero of a woman. She's worked here at the animal shelter for about 5 years. When she isn't consoling someone about the loss of their pet or a coworker going through a rough time, she's usually cuddling or treating an animal that most people would walk past. I have countless stories of Carissa leaving the middle of the night to help a desperate pet in need of fostering, or trying to catch an injured dog in a snowstorm, or giving a hand to someone in an emergency. Her most recent kind-hearted act was just the other night when she was called out to the county for a cat on top of a tall power line. They called the power company, or they tried to call the power line, who declined to come out because it was freezing cold and they didn't know how long the cat had been up there. Carissa and this other friend tried to lure the cat down without success. They left canned food, hoping it would do the trick. She went home worrying about the cat, barely slept, and plotted her next move. The next morning, she was headed out, worried about the cat. As she drove by, she saw a blob of fur on the ground. Fearing the worst, she pulled over to check what was going on. The cat was a kitten who fell off the power pole. The kitten was covered in snow, shaking and shivering. As Carissa got close to the cat, it started to meow and tried to hop away, only getting a few feet in the knee-deep snow. The kitten got into a canal, but that did not stop Carissa. She tried to catch it. She later named him Jack Frost and eventually caught up with the cat. It was taken to the shelter, skinny, dirty, with frostbite on its ears and lips, but Jack Frost will make a full recovery thanks to this Wonder Woman, Carissa. She's a special person who goes above and beyond for the people and the community of Idaho Falls. Well, we want to thank Carissa on behalf of Jack Frost and everybody else in our community. So you can see we got her some flowers. We also got her a gift card to go out to dinner and a gift card to go to the movies. So we understand that she's working right now. Let's go surprise Carissa. Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys? We're looking for Carissa. Thank you. Hi. Are you Carissa?
I am.
Carissa, I'm Nate with East Idaho News. How are you?
I'm good, Nate. How are you?
Good. I brought you some flowers.
Thank you.
So these are on behalf of Jack Frost.
Oh.
Tell me what happened with this cat.
Well, I'm nuts about the animals. And I got a text message with a picture of a kitten on a electric pole.
Power line, yeah.
Power line. And I called the power company because we don't have the ability to pull animals off the power lines. I called the power company and they couldn't send anyone out. And we went out twice to check on the cat, and he was just a little kitten stuck up there and nothing we could do about it. And the next morning I went by again and he had fallen from the power line into the snow and was kind of just curled up in a ball, freezing. So I went out to get him, and the snow was almost up to my waist. And he would try to run away from me, and it took probably about 40 minutes in the snow.
Oh my word.
Yeah, to try to finally throw a blanket over him, catch him, and then I brought him into the shelter, and he got adopted about 2 weeks later.
Oh, so he's in a home now.
He is. He found
ask
a great
if he's
home.
here.
Who in the world let you know about Jack Frost?
I can't tell you,
Oh,
but
no.
we want to. But that's not the only thing you've done, from what we
Okay.
understand, because you do love cats and you'll do anything for these animals, and you're so dedicated to your job. So we wanted to thank you for Feel Good Friday with the flowers, and we got you some gift cards. It's not for cat food, because I'm sure if it was cash, you'd just go buy cat food. There's a gift card. You can go to any of those restaurants, and then you can go to the movies or AutoZone, any of those places.
Cool.
There's money on there
Holy
too.
moly, thank you.
So why do you love animals so much?
I think animal lovers are born with it. We come out of the womb loving anything that is furry and cuddly or even not so cuddly.
Yeah.
But it's a nurture thing, and I can't help it. It is in me, and it's not going away.
Well, good for you. Thank you
Yeah,
for
well,
what
thank
you do.
Thank you.
It is Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton, and today we are outside Edwards Cinema in Ammon. We're about to surprise a guy who's supposed to walk out of those doors any minute now. His name is Emory. He is a single dad. He has autism. He works as a job coach for Journey's Developmental Disability Agency. A few months ago, one of his clients' insulin plummeted, and the client became unresponsive while at work. Emory immediately jumped into action. He called an ambulance and started CPR. When help arrived, they told him if he had not done what he did, his client would most likely be in a coma. The client was released from the hospital later that night. Emory works several 12-hour days because he loves his job and he likes helping others succeed. He is able to relate and connect with his clients on a different level, and he would do anything to make them happy. The person that told me about Emory said he's the most positive person this person's ever met, and he deserves to be recognized. And that's what we're going to do. So Emory is here with a client watching a movie. In the next few minutes, they're supposed to walk outside. And thanks to Ashley Home Store, we got him a few gift cards. We got him a gift card to go to Target, and also a gift card so that he can go to dinner. Let's go surprise Emory. All right, so apparently Emory has already left, and when I said he was watching a movie, he wasn't watching a movie. He's actually here with a client. As that client works, they got off a little early, so he's left. So we're gonna try to track him down. We have someone calling him to bring him back here so that we can thank him. Hey, Emory. How you doing?
Good.
I'm Nate with East Idaho News.
Yeah, I know who you are.
Do you? All right, well, we're here to thank you for what you have done. We understand that a few weeks ago, they may have been in on it, a few weeks ago, one of your clients had a diabetic episode.
Yeah.
And you were able to help
I did.
get him back. What happened?
I just had an episode in the middle of working, and we helped him out and got him back in health, and he's doing good.
That's great. How long have you been doing this for your job?
I've been doing it for 2 years.
And what do you like about it?
Oh man, I just love that they fill my cup every day, and I can go home and fill other people's cups.
And you also help with Big Brothers.
I do,
right?
yeah.
And
I
what
do
does that
occasionally.
involve?
So that just involves kind of helping other people and, taking on a couple of people and just taking them out in the community and being a, support structure to them.
Good for you. So I thought you were inside watching a movie. But
I was with the client.
You
yeah.
were with a client,
I
actually,
was.
so you were working. We want to come and thank you. We got you some gift cards for Feel Good Friday. So we're sending you to dinner. You can go to any of those restaurants. There's $50 on there.
Good.
And then there's $50 to Target.
Oh, wow.
So your little girl over here said that she'd be happy to help you spend that.
Oh, I'm sure she would.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you. Good
Thank you.
Good meeting you.
Great to meet you.
Happy Friday, I am Nate Eaton, and today we are outside Lucy's Pizza in Idaho Falls. I want to tell you about an incident that happened, not at this Lucy's, the one downtown, just a few weeks ago. Without going into too much detail, a family of 11 went out for dinner when one of the family members had a medical emergency. Jeff, one of the owners of Lucy's, is also an EMT and was quick on the scene. I noticed he even had his notebook out taking notes as we explained what was going on with our family member so he could give it to EMS when they arrived. All of his staff were so helpful and attentive. The other customers enjoying pizza for dinner jumped in to move tables and entertain the kids as well. After the family member was taken by ambulance to the hospital, Jeff got quarters for the 4 little kids so that they could get their mind off of it and play on the quarter machines. We just happened to have dinner at the right place at the right time on Saturday, thanks to Jeff. Well, again, this happened at the other restaurant, but Jeff is here today at this restaurant, we're told. So we wanted to thank him for what he did. We got him a gift card to go out to dinner, not pizza. He can take his family out to dinner, and we got him a gift card to Amazon, thanks to Ashley Home Store. Let's go surprise Jeff.
How can I help you?
Is Jeff here?
Yes.
You see him?
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, how are you?
Hey, how you doing?
What's going on?
What are we doing here?
Well, we want to know what you were doing a few weeks ago when one of your customers had a medical emergency. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
It was at our Broadway location.
Yeah, what happened?
She had a seizure. She just randomly in the middle of the mill, she just had a seizure and she needed to be taken care of.
And I got an email about it from the family.
Okay.
Thanking you and your actions. They said that you went in there and started taking notes for the paramedics when they arrived.
Well, I'm an EMT.
Sure.
I volunteer north of town, so it's just kind of a procedure that I've done before. So yeah, I just took notes, vital signs. That way the paramedics have more information when they got there. So.
And then you gave the kids quarters for the quarter machines to play.
Yeah, it's a high intense. It's not their emergency, but it's obviously something that's happening, and we just kept them busy, and it's an intense situation, and it helps the other parents, and bring calm and collectiveness to everything. So.
Well, this person wanted us to thank you. So we do a segment every week called Feel Good Friday.
Okay.
So we got you some gift cards.
Me?
We're We're sending you to dinner with your family, not pizza.
Okay.
So, but I hope you like steak. We heard you like that restaurant. And there's an Amazon gift card.
Yeah.
So thank you. And if you ever have a medical emergency, be at Lucy's and hope that Jeff's working.
Well, I appreciate it. I was just happy to actually be on shift when it happened, so it was great. So, not great, but, we handled it really well. Her parents, her dad that was there, and he did awesome. And her sister was there. She found the most comfort with her. So having her family around her at that time was probably even better.
Well, sure, but it can be traumatic for anybody when you're in that situation. And to just have a comforting person, even if it's the manager, the owner of the restaurant, to be there to be like, it's okay, we got you, that can mean so much.
I will give a shout out to the rest of the customers that were there. They were very understanding, and that they were willing to, disrupt their meals and their plans and everything that they were doing to move out of the way and give room and stuff. So everyone was a good contributor, I would say. So
thanks, Jeff.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's Friday, you know what that means. Time for Feel Good Friday. Today we are outside Westside Elementary School in Idaho Falls. We're about to surprise a kindergarten teacher named Mark Bird. He's a really impressive teacher. I got this email actually quite a while ago from one of the parents who had a daughter with special needs who was in his class. This girl ended up in the hospital, and Mr. Bird asked if he could come and visit. Let me read to you that email. I said that it would be okay. I expected him to pop his head in for a few minutes and go home, and we thought it was amazing that he actually come and visit her. But what he actually did was beyond words. He came and brought puppets to color and crayons and scissors and my daughter's favorite book. They made the puppets and read the story and took turns doing the different parts. He probably spent at least an hour there. It was the happiest I had seen her in days. I thanked him for the visit and was stunned when he asked if he could come again the next day. Same thing. He brought more coloring sheets, read stories to her, and made her laugh. He told us that he might not be able to come the next day as it was parent-teacher conference, but he was there the next day on his lunch break with a book for my daughter to take home, apologizing because he couldn't stay longer, but I'm pretty sure he didn't get any lunch. When the pandemic prevented the kids in his class from returning to school, he read a story each day and sent the recording so that they could have story time. Then at the end of the school year, he visited every student and gave them a book. He cares about his kids so much, we will never forget his kindness to our daughter. He's that way with all of his students. I think that's pretty cool. So we're here to surprise Mr. Bird for Feel Good Friday. We have some gift cards for him thanks to Ashley Home Store. Let's head inside. Hi, boys and girls. How are you guys? I'm with the news. My name's Nate, and we're looking for a guy named Mr. Bird. Where's Mr. Bird? Right here. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So, again, my name's Nate with East Idaho News. How long have you been teaching here, Mr. Bird?
16 years.
16 years. And always kindergarten?
Yes.
What do you like about your job?
The kindergartners.
Yeah? The fact that they're so young?
Yeah, it's fun.
Some people might say, oh, they're too young. They're a little wild, but not. You don't think that?
No, it keeps it interesting.
You guys are all so well behaved. So I'm here because I got an email from a parent of a student you taught. I think it's been a little while now. Her daughter ended up in the hospital, and you went not just one day and not just 2 days, but you went a few days in a row and made puppets. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
You remember that? So what do you remember about that?
I remember her not feeling well, and so we went to the hospital just to kind of cheer her up because she really missed school. So we read some stories together, and we made some puppets from the story we read, which is Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus.
But then you went back the next day.
Yes, just to make sure she's doing all right.
And then the next day on your lunch break.
Yes.
So it sounds like to me this isn't the only student you've done something like this for.
No, so when you teach, you love all these kids. So you want them all to be successful, whether it's in the classroom or in life. So I want to be there for them as best as I can.
That's great. Well, we have some gift cards for you because we do a segment called Feel Good Friday. Every Friday we like to honor people in our community who do good things. And today we're honoring Mr. Bird. So we want to have his family or whoever he wants go out to dinner with him. You can go to any of those restaurants. And we got him a $50 gift card to Amazon too.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for what you do. So good meeting
Appreciate
you,
it.
and we're glad to have people like you in our community. It's Friday. You know what that means. Time for Feel Good Friday. I'm Nate Eaton. Today we are in Ammon. If you've ever had a home health care nurse or someone come by to help you when you're sick, you know how much that person can mean to you and how much they help you. And I got an email about such a person. Her name is Stephanie. This man says, Stephanie has been my home health nurse for the past 4 years. She comes every morning. She sometimes comes at night to help me transfer from my wheelchair to my bed. She's the sweetest, most compassionate person I know. For the past 2 summers, I've been hospitalized for 6 and 8 weeks, respectively. Stephanie took my dog, Buddy, into her home and loved him like her own while I was in the hospital. She even managed to get Buddy into the hospital to visit me. She's absolutely amazing and deserves a nice surprise. And we have a nice surprise for Stephanie to thank her for what she's done for this man and I'm sure many others. We've got some gift cards for her to go enjoy dinner, and we have a $50 gift card to Amazon so she can do some online shopping. Let's go surprise Stephanie. Are you Stephanie? Stephanie, how are you?
Good.
I'm Nate with East Idaho News. How are your dogs?
Crazy.
We're here because we heard that you did an amazing thing for a man that you work with when he was in the hospital last summer. You took in his dog. Yeah, Buddy? Yeah, tell me why you did that.
Because his dog is his best friend and he was worried about him. Stop, Buzz. Worried about him being taken care of.
And you've done that twice. Yeah. So he says that you're the nicest person he's ever met.
Aww.
You're there every morning and sometimes at night?
I'm there every night. Stop.
How long have you been a home nurse?
I've been a nurse for 33 years.
33 years. And what do you like about your job?
The patients.
Well, we wanted to come by and thank you for what you've done. You wrote me an email a while back and said, please go do something nice for Stephanie. So we got you some gift cards for Feel Good Friday. We want to send you out to dinner, whoever you want to go with, and there's a gift card to Amazon as well.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We're glad we caught you home with the happy dogs.
Yeah.
All right. Nice meeting you. Thanks, Stephanie. Happy Friday, everybody. Summer's here. School is out. But before all the kids go home for the summer, we had to do one final Feel Good Friday for a bus driver. We love our school bus drivers. I got this email about a driver named Dave in District 93. He drives bus number 83 out at Iona Elementary. The Friday before Mother's Day, my 7-year-old son left all the gifts he had made for me on the school bus and completely forgot about it. I had no idea about them either. But we got a special surprise later in the evening when Dave, the bus driver, made a trip to our home to deliver my son his Mother's Day gifts. Obviously, there was no monetary value to the gifts, or great monetary value to the gifts, that my first grade son had made at school. But Dave, the bus driver, recognized the importance of tired moms feeling appreciated on Mother's Day and wanted to make sure my son had the opportunity to do that. We want Dave to be recognized for going the extra mile. I don't know how to find Dave, but I'm sure you can with some investigating. Well, we made a few phone calls and look what we found. Bus number 83 here at District 93. Now the drivers, you might be able to hear some noise behind me. They're coming out to get on their buses to pick up their kids for the final few days of school. We're gonna go catch Dave. He's apparently inside the workers area getting ready to drive his route. We're gonna thank him, and thanks to Ashley Home Store, we got him a gift card to go have a nice steak dinner and an Amazon gift card. Let's go. Hey guys. How's your day going? We're looking for Dave.
Which day?
Dave, bus 83.
He's not here.
Oh, you're here. Hey, how are you? How's your day going?
Going great.
We heard that they might have hid your keys so that you couldn't leave without us surprising you.
Oh, really? Okay.
We got an email about you, about something kind you did for one of the parents on your bus route. Do you know what I'm talking about? For Mother's Day? No?
No.
The student apparently left all the gifts he'd left for his mom on the bus.
Yes, he was a real young child. It was Mother's Day. I think they had his plant and the like. It was a Friday. So it was Friday before Mother's Day. If I would have kept it on the bus, it would have been dead by Monday.
Yeah.
So.
But you tracked him down.
Newer student. He was a newer student, so the office helped me find his address. So after I got back to the bus lot, I got in my car and took it to him.
That's
Found
really
his
cool.
house.
You probably could have just thrown it away.
You know why? It was Mother's Day. He was around, I think he was around kindergarten, first grade age.
Yeah.
It would have been important to him as much as his mother.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we wanted to thank you for doing that. We do a segment every week called Feel Good Friday. The mom emailed me and said, can you track down Dave? Because it meant a lot to them that you brought those gifts over to their home. So we got you a couple of gift cards. We wanted to send you to dinner. I hope you like steak or chicken. They have a lot there. And then if you've ever heard of Amazon, you can go on and do some shopping, buy whatever you want.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. How long have you been driving buses?
This is my 9th year.
Okay, and what do you like about it?
The kids. I actually retired 2 years ago. It was a Tuesday. They made me take Wednesday off, and Thursday I got my same route back and everything. I've been driving now.
Oh, so you retired as a driver?
Yes.
Came back as a
Well, they were shorthanded.
Yeah.
I have the Iona route up Panorama Hill and the country, and I just love those kids. So.
Well, good for you. I can tell you're a good driver, Dave. Thank you for what you do. Nice meeting you. Now you can go pick up your kids.
Now I can go
Now
pick
they'll give you the keys. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you are enjoying the warmer weather. I want to tell you about a woman who is a ray of sunshine in our community. She lives in Rexburg. Her name is Trish. Trish has put out American flags at the Madison County cemeteries for the veterans' graves for years. She used to do it with her kids' help. Now she uses her grandkids. I love seeing all the veteran graves marked by flags. I work at the cemetery in Archer and watched her picking up her flags today and thought to myself that she deserves to be recognized for her service. I don't know how many years she's done it, but it's probably over 30, and there must be hundreds of veteran graves at each cemetery. I'm pretty sure she bought all of the flags herself and that she does this herself. Also, she plays the bagpipes and plays them at some of the Memorial Day area events. Well, we thought this was pretty cool. We did some checking, and yes, Trish has been doing this for years. I believe it began with either her father or grandfather. We'll go ask her. We contacted her daughter, who asked her mom to come and visit her house today. She thinks she's there to do some yard work, but we're going to surprise her. We have some gift cards thanks to Ashley Home Store, a gift card to Amazon, and a gift card so that she can go out to dinner. Let's go surprise Trish. How are you guys? We're in your neighborhood interviewing people who play the bagpipes. Do you know of anybody who plays the bagpipes? What's happening? People who play the bagpipes and are named Trish. That's who we're looking for. That's you! But you don't normally live in Idaho Falls, do you?
Oh, I live out by Big Jed's in Archer.
So what brought you down here today?
My daughter.
What did she tell you?
Nothing.
Well, what did she tell you to get you down here?
To talk about her horrible plants.
Well, she was helping us because we got an email about you, about a tradition you've done for like 30 plus years at the Archer Cemetery. Tell me about that. What do you do?
We put the flags on the graves for Memorial Day.
And how did that start?
My father-in-law was the VA commander when he got us started, and we just kept it up.
How many flags?
About 210, I think.
Oh my gosh. So do you put them out there in the mornings and then bring them down at night?
We put them out usually like on Friday and then go pick them up after Memorial Day.
And you do play the bagpipes.
I do play the bagpipes.
That's great. Well, someone thought enough about you to email me and say you should go do something for her. So we wanted to thank you for Feel Good Friday. We got you a couple of gift cards, so it was worth the trip to come down here. You can go to any of those restaurants. Ashley Home Store bought that for you. And then if you've ever heard of Amazon, you can do some online shopping, buy more flags if you want, or do something for you.
Okay.
Thank you for what you do for the community. Why do you do it?
I don't know, because if we don't, who is going to do it? Sometimes you just do it. And my kids all come back, so it's kind of a tradition that's being handed down. And so how can you not do it?
That's great. Maybe one day these guys will be doing it too.
Well, they came and helped me.
You do it. Good. Did you have fun? Did you like it? What did you like about it?
I just feel good inside about doing it.
Well, you have a good grandma, it looks like, and you have good grandkids.
We have a big picnic afterwards.
Oh, nice. So food makes it worth it. All right, well, we'll let you get back to inspecting the plants or whatever you need to do. Happy Friday, everybody. Good morning. My name is Nate Eaton, and today we are in Idaho Falls. We have another Feel Good Friday surprise for you. We're about to surprise a woman named Kathy. She lives just down the street here. Her neighbor sent us an email, and the neighbor said, my husband was life flighted to Boise, and I left in such a rush to get to Boise that I forgot to turn off the lights and lock the doors. I called Kathy and asked if she would mind checking on things, and she didn't even hesitate. She even gathered up our mail. Over the years, when anyone in the neighborhood is ill or has been hospitalized, Kathy is always the first person you'll see to get over a home-cooked meal. She saw that my husband and I finally returned home from Boise and ran over to tell us she would be back with dinner at 5 o'clock. We're not just talking a casserole or lasagna. We're talking pork chops, baked potatoes with all the toppings, a cube of butter, and baked spaghetti squash. Making me hungry. Over the last 2 years, with my husband being so sick, Kathy has blessed us with many meals. I don't know if she knows just how much of a blessing her meals are to our community, but she is a beautiful person inside and out and deserves to be recognized for her kindness. We all love Kathy so much, and Kathy sounds like a great person to love. So we're going to thank her for what she's done for her neighbor. Chances are, if she's doing it for her neighbor, she's doing it for a lot more people on the street. We have a gift card that she can take her family to dinner. Also a $50 gift card to Amazon. All of that thanks to Ashley Home Store. Let's go surprise Kathy. Hi. How are you? Maybe you can help us. Do you live in the neighborhood? Okay, we are looking for Kathy Draper. We need to talk to... What's that? No, we need to talk with her about something. Do you know who she is?
Yeah, I do. It's me.
It's you! What are you doing out here?
I don't know. Monica, she asked me if I was going to be home. I don't know. I just got home from work.
Oh, okay. Where do you work?
Melaleuca.
Oh, okay. So I'm here because Monica told us about you. And all you have done for them. That I guess a few months ago he had to go to was airlifted to the hospital. And you came right on over, and you didn't bring a lasagna. You brought pork chops and baked potatoes. You brought the whole meal.
Well, you know, that's what you do.
And that's not the only time you've done it. You've done it multiple times.
Yeah, it's good for you. It's good for your heart. It's how we were raised.
I'm sure you just don't do it for them.
No, I do it for people. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't like attention.
I could tell. You're the type of neighbor everybody wants. So we want to give you some gift cards. We want to thank you for what you've done for them and everybody else. They wrote me a nice email about you. So we're sending you to dinner. You can go to any of those restaurants. And if you've ever heard of Amazon, we want you to do a little online shopping. Have it sent right to your door.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's really sweet of you.
Sure.
Give you a hug.
Yeah, good to meet you. So
that's nice to meet you too.
Ashley Home Store, and we hope that you can continue taking care of them and everybody else. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton. You can see that I'm here at the Idaho Falls Regional Airport. We've got a pretty cool surprise for a woman who works inside the airport. I got an email from a passenger who caught a flight here just a few weeks ago. This passenger said, I dropped my wallet in the Idaho Falls Airport on my way to San Antonio for work. Catherine called my coworker who had bought the tickets to let her know that they had my wallet. Catherine let me know what I needed to do to get my wallet sent to me overnight via FedEx. After I could not figure out how to get the overnight scheduled, Catherine offered to go to FedEx and send it. She even said she would pay for it herself and I could pay her back when I got back home to Idaho Falls. I had money in my wallet and I knew I could trust her to just use that money, but she was so kind and professional while I was freaking out about not having my wallet. As soon as she texted me the receipt that it had been sent, I was able to relax. She made a very stressful situation so much better. I hear this is just the kind of person she is, helping people out all the time. Now, the person that sent this to me, her name's Christy. She didn't know anything about Catherine other than her name and that she worked here. So we got in touch with some people at the city. They were able to track down Catherine. We hope it's the right Catherine. We think it is. She works here as one of the managers, so we have some gift cards for her. Ashley Home Store is sending her to dinner and giving her a $50 gift card to Amazon. So we understand she's working right now. Let's go surprise her. Hey, how are you? Are you Catherine?
I am.
How's your day going?
Good.
Do Do you have any idea why I'm here?
No.
So, do you recall a few weeks ago a passenger leaving a wallet?
Yes.
What happened with that?
She left a wallet upstairs in the gate area, and it was brought down to me, and I contacted the people in her reservation and got a hold of her and got her wallet back to her.
Yeah, but you did more than that, right? Because she, from what this person emailed me, she didn't even know your last name. She didn't know anything. She said
Right.
Catherine at the airport.
Yeah.
She said that they left the wallet. They didn't know how to figure out how to FedEx it overnight, but you went and did all of it?
Correct. I went over to FedEx and sent it to her because she could not figure out how to get an overnight.
And then she wanted to reimburse you, and you were like, don't worry about it?
Correct.
Yeah, so why'd you do all that for the stranger?
Because that's what we do. That's what we do here.
That's great. You hear a lot of horror stories about the airports, not this airport, but nationwide, that nobody helps, nobody cares, but you obviously did care.
Oh.
You made a difference to this woman who sent me an email, so we wanted to thank you for Feel Good Friday.
Oh, thanks.
So we got you some gift cards.
Oh, that's awesome.
We're sending you to dinner, any of those restaurants, and then there's a $50 gift
Oh,
card to
that's
Amazon.
awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, and that woman thanks you too.
Oh, thanks.
So if
Thanks.
you ever lose your wallet, hope that she finds it. Or anything.
Okay. Thanks,
Thank
Nate.
you. Good meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Take care. I'm Nate Eaton. It's Friday, and you know what that means. Time for Feel Good Friday. Today we are west of Idaho Falls in a very windy Bonneville County. We're about to surprise a woman named Gayen. If you've ever been to the Sounds Summer Musical or participated or seen the Sounds Choir, you know who Gayen is. For nearly 50 years, she has been helping put on these productions as a volunteer and as a director. In fact, just this past week, she concluded her role as the director of Beauty and the Beast. We're actually shooting this video on closing night, and so we're gonna go surprise her. We've waited until this last night to surprise her, to thank her for all she's done. She runs the costume shop, which supplies a lot of the costumes and outfits for these productions, and she never wants the credit. During the closing bows, she's often sitting in the audience watching everyone else get credit for their very well-deserved performances, and she's more humble. She just likes to take it in, but she has done so much for the community, and we believe that she should be honored today. So, we're sending her to dinner, thanks to Ashley Home Store, and we've got her a gift card to Amazon that she can buy whatever she wants. We hope she's home this afternoon. Again, it's closing day. She could be anywhere running errands or mending outfits, but we're gonna go surprise her and thank her for all she's done. We're looking for Gayen.
She's here.
How are you?
I'm doing very well.
I'm Nate with East Idaho News.
I know who you are.
You have a big night tonight.
I do.
What's happening?
We're playing the last night of Beauty and the Beast at the Civic Center for the Performing Arts.
And I'm so glad we caught you here. We had no idea where you would be. I got a really nice email about you and all you've done for the arts for 50 years almost?
Close.
And how have you been helping out? What have you been doing over the years?
I am the director of the show.
And how many shows have you done?
A lot.
Yeah? Do you have a favorite over all the years?
Probably The King and I.
Yeah.
This comes close. It's a wonderful show.
Any idea how many hours you've put into this over the decades?
No. Too many to count.
Yeah. Why do you do it?
Because it helps people. People who haven't had a chance to do something like this. The same applause comes to the least and the best on the stage. They both get the same applause, appreciation, and they learn from each other, and it's a wonderful thing to do for a community. And I can.
Oh, good for you.
So why not?
Well, thank you for doing it on behalf of me and everybody. We wanted to honor you for our Feel Good Friday segment. So when the play's over, we're sending you to dinner. You can choose any of those restaurants, and there's an Amazon gift card. You'll probably buy costumes or something, but buy something for you.
Thank you. This is amazing. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, and we wish you the best of luck tonight. And
I sure don't deserve this, but thank you so much.
you absolutely deserve it. Are you going to be back next year?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So
Any announcements on the show?
Sure. It's going to be The King and I next year.
Oh, your favorite?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
great. Well, so good to meet you.
You too.
Hey everybody, it's Friday. I'm trying to talk soft because we're here at Finish Line Auto Sales in Idaho Falls, and inside is the owner. His name is Norm. and I got an email about something Norm did just a few weeks ago. A young woman bought a car at another used dealer. The car made it 3 miles when it died right here in front of Norm's shop. The young woman was crying. She had 3 kids in the car. She was broke and broken. Norm ended up chatting with the woman and then gave her a car for free. It was sitting on his lot. He told her it would get her around and that she didn't owe him any money. He felt so bad for her, and she was clearly in need. Who does this sort of thing? The car, I'm sure, cost him a couple grand, but he put in a bunch of work into it to make it a good car for somebody else. I hope that this thing can be put out there. Well, we thought this was great to recognize Norm for Feel Good Friday. I also got another email about him a year or so ago for Feel Good Friday, where he apparently paid off one of his customers' cars without really telling them. They came in to make the final payment and he had paid it off. So we want to thank Norm for what he's done on behalf of this young woman and the community. Again, he's inside. He probably sees us and wonders what we're doing. But we have some gift cards thanks to Ashley Home Store. We're going to send him to dinner and give him some money to spend on Amazon. So let's go surprise him. Uh-oh. Hey. Oh, hey, dogs. Are you Norm?
I am.
Norm, good to meet you. I think your friend Ben said he was coming over.
Oh, is that what?
I'm Ben right now.
He set me up.
He set you up because we got a cool email. We heard something that you had done recently for a young woman whose car broke down.
Right.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Yeah, tell me what happened.
She bought a car from another dealer, and she didn't make it very far. She made it to right under here, and the car was already busted. So she had 3 kids. That was all her money she put in another car, and I really felt bad for her, so I just gave her a car.
Gave her a car?
Yeah, I just gave her a car. Well, it was a $3,000 car. It wasn't much, but I just said, sorry that one didn't work out for you, but here's a car.
Yeah, but that made a world of difference for her. I'm sure that she was crushed having just bought this car.
She was pretty excited about that. So,
yeah. Well, good for you. We received another email about you a year ago. I don't remember the specifics about somebody had a final payment and you paid off their car and said, don't worry about bringing it in.
That's, you just do what you can, I don't have much inventory. I'm not a big car dealer, but I do what I can to help out the community, so.
Well, that's great. We wanted to honor you for our, excuse me. We wanted to honor you for our Feel Good Friday segment, so we got you a few gift cards. Thanks to Ashley Home Store. There's an Amazon gift card, and we want you to go enjoy lunch or dinner at Red Robin.
I might give them to someone.
Well, you might, or you can use them for yourself.
Yeah.
But thank you for what you're doing. As I said, this woman changed her life, she said.
And it was pretty bad. She had 3 kids in the back, all in one. I mean, they're all squished in there, and she was heartbroken, That was all the money she had, so. And something just came over me. I says, you know what, I got a cheap card here for her. I just give it to her.
Wow.
She was excited about that. I felt good,
Yeah,
so.
that's great. Well, now hopefully you'll inspire others to do the same. So.
Right.
Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you are enjoying this beautiful summer. We're outside the Idaho Falls Police Department, the law enforcement building in Idaho Falls. We have a great Feel Good Friday for the guy who works at the front desk. When you walk into the police department, you will likely see Gary Allen. He's been with the department for about a year. Citizens go to his desk to get their fingerprints taken or request an officer to come and speak with them. Gary is always busy cleaning up and organizing the workstation, fixing things that the department never realized was broken, and he makes the best popcorn for his coworkers just to brighten their day. This past fall, Gary noticed an old wooden, worn-out bench shoved in a corner near the courthouse entrance. When he took a closer look, he saw that it was the K-9 Rick Memorial Bench that had been built by retired IFPD Captain Clements in 2002. It was a tribute to Bonneville County Sheriff's Officer, fallen K-9 hero. Unbeknownst to anyone, Gary reached out privately to the sheriff and asked for permission to restore the memorial bench. So he spent all winter restoring this wooden bench, finishing it up from being weathered and worn. Very few people knew that he had taken this project upon him to bring it back to its full glory, as he was doing this purely out of the goodness of his heart. He spent a lot of time and effort into this beautiful bench, which now sits outside of the police department, outside of the law enforcement building. You can see how beautiful this is with, of course, an image of the K-9 there who was killed in the line of duty back in 2002. So this bench used to be tucked away in a corner. It was weathered, it was worn. Now it sits outside of the police department. Gary did this all on his own time, all out of the goodness of his heart, and we want to honor him for Feel Good Friday. His coworkers told us about him, so we're going to send him to dinner. Thanks to Ashley Home Store, we also have an Amazon gift card for him. Somebody inside is going to get him right now, so he has no idea that we're here. Let's surprise him. Hi, Jessica. Are you Gary?
Yeah.
Gary, hey, I'm Nate with East Idaho News. How are you?
Fine.
Let me get you right over here, because we want to talk about your bench today. That's why we're here.
I got people inside waiting.
Well, make them wait. We'll be quick. Tell me about this bench.
Well, it was built back in 2002, originally by Royce Clemens in memory of Gayen Rick. And then through the 20 years plus of sitting outside, it got very weathered. It was disrespected, in my opinion. And it wasn't really well known by the little plaques that were put on it. So I just didn't like the idea of how the deputy and his partner Rick came to be. So talked to the sheriff, and he gave me his blessing, and this is what I turned it into.
This is beautiful. I walked out of the courthouse the other day and hadn't noticed it. And then I got an email that same day from someone nominating you for a segment we call Feel Good Friday.
Oh.
Where we surprised people in the community. They said how impressed they were that you took this upon yourself to really make it a nice memorial here.
Yeah, it took me all winter to do it. It took me, I started in fall last year and finished last month.
Wow. And what do you do here at the police department?
I'm the front desk officer. I do the fingerprinting and help people with various things.
So you're the first person people see when they walk in after security.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So you always have a happy face on?
I try to.
All of your colleagues are hiding around the corner. All right, you said you have people waiting. We want to send you to dinner thanks to Ashley Home Store for what you've done. There's a $50 gift card. I hope you like steak or chicken.
No.
And then there's a gift card to Amazon as well.
Oh, wow.
So thank you for what you've done. This will be a memorial that everybody can see when they leave the courthouse in honor of those officers and all of the others.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Good meeting you.
You too.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton in Ammon today. I got an interesting email a few weeks ago about a guy named Bob. Soccer is so widespread in this community nowadays, but few know of its beginnings in the area, the email says. We moved here in the 80s when it was just getting off the ground. A few years prior to our arrival from Denver, where soccer was everywhere, a few individuals in Idaho Falls, did the legwork and effort to get soccer established. We heard the difficult stories of getting the sport established here because it was a new game in the area. But due to the persistence and hard work, soccer became well established. Coaches and referees had to be found, taught, and recruited, and there were multiple administration challenges to overcome. Bob Bush is the only person left from that early effort, as far as I know, to get soccer established here. And Bob is so mild-mannered and humbled that very few people who know Bob also know his background in getting soccer here. Among the many things he did, he was the first Bonneville High School soccer coach. He doesn't share that story much, and he's now retired, but he devotes multiple hours every week helping with food distribution for St. Vincent de Paul and the food bank. Very few know of his efforts, and we believe that Bob should be recognized. Interesting story there, especially for all of us who have kids who play soccer and have been involved in youth sports. And we want to thank Bob for what he's done. We tracked down his address. We understand he might be home right now. We hope he is. We want to thank him by sending him to dinner and giving him a gift card to Amazon. Let's go surprise Bob. Hello. How are you? Are you Mr. Bush?
No, Mr. Bush is my father.
Oh, Bob Bush? Is he here?
Yeah, that's me.
That's you. Oh, it is you. Well, you're a young Mr. Bush. How are you? I'm Nate with East Idaho News. We got an email about you and all of the efforts you've done to bring soccer to the area. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, I've been involved since I moved here in '75, yes.
And from what I understand, back then soccer wasn't kind of set up. There wasn't any programs. It wasn't a real established sport.
Couldn't even find a soccer ball in Idaho Falls.
Wow.
No soccer fields, no nothing.
So what did you do to get it going?
Well, 3 or 4 of us had kids that played, and we'd played earlier in our careers. And so we rode away to 2 different national soccer organizations, United States Youth Soccer Association and American Youth Soccer, AYSO. The first didn't much respond to us. The second one sent us, hey, if you want to start soccer, here's how to do it.
Wow.
And it was kind of a blueprint, and so we just started out with no funding, no nothing. I went to the Idaho Falls JCs at the time. This was back in '75, and said, we're trying to get soccer started, but I don't have any money. And I made a pitch, and they gave us $450, and that got us through the first year.
Wow.
We had 150 kids, and then it's just grown since then.
And you were the first coach at Bonneville, is that right? First soccer coach?
Well, I coached a lot of different teams.
Yeah.
But yeah, I coached Bonneville High School. I started Bonneville Junior High School as my son grew up.
Yeah.
Had a couple of Bonneville Junior High School teams.
It's wild to think about, because now you drive through town any Saturday and there's soccer games happening at every park, every field, and you're kind of the pioneer.
Makes you feel pretty good, but it's been a long time. There's been a lot of people.
Well, as I said, we got an email telling me this story that I had no idea about, and we like to honor people in our community for the good they've done. And the person said you do that exact same thing, that you would want to be recognized. But we got you some gift cards. So we're sending you to dinner. You have to take them because they're a gift. And then there's a gift card to Amazon. This is part of a segment we do called Feel Good Friday, where we try to spread good news, and you have spread a lot of good news. Well, it will be when this airs. So thank you for what you've done.
Well, I appreciate it. But like I say, there's many more people involved and more instrumental in getting it done. I've just been around the longest, I think.
Well, good for you. As a father who has 2 kids that have played youth community soccer,
really?
I mean, you've made a difference. So thank you. Good to meet you, Bob. We'll let you get back to lunch.
All right.
Take care. Happy Friday, I'm Nate Eaton, and today we are in Idaho Falls, about to surprise a cute little kid who's 7 years old. His name is Kyler. Now, a few weeks ago, Kyler's grandmother, who's 74, was watching Kyler and his 2 little sisters. His little brother is 2, and he has a little sister who's not even 1 yet. Well, Grandma started to feel a little sick. In fact, she started to feel dizzy. She said she needed to sit down, and she told Kyler, run to the neighbors and have them call your mom. Well, Kyler immediately bolted from the house. He ran next door. He said, Grandma needs help. Please call Mom. They were able to contact his mother. Mom came home, took Grandma to the hospital, and she had suffered a stroke. All because of Kyler's fast actions is she here today, most likely, because he jumped into action. She's doing well. She was in the hospital for a little bit, we understand. We heard about Kyler's heroic actions, and we decided we were going to thank him for what he did, for the bravery that he did, and hopefully inspire those of you watching to take action if you're ever in a similar situation. So we got some gift cards for Kyler. We understand he likes McDonald's and Arby's and Wendy's, and we got him a gift card thanks to Ashley Home Store so he can go to Target and pick out a toy or get something that he wants to enjoy this summer. We understand that he's home right now. Let's go surprise him. Hi, guys. How are you? Is Kyler home? That's you? How are you, Kyler?
Good.
My name's Nate, and I'm with East Idaho News. How's your summer going?
It's great.
Yeah. So I'm here because I heard you did something pretty cool a little while ago when your grandma wasn't feeling well. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me what happened.
So she was very dizzy, and she told me to go to the neighbor's house, which is right over there. And I got them, and when they called Mom, Mom came over and got Grandma to the hospital, and it turned out that she did a stroke.
Oh no.
It was mini though.
A mini stroke. How's she doing now?
good out of the hospital.
Oh, good. So she was watching you, right?
Yeah.
And what did you think when she started not feeling well, when she started feeling dizzy? Did you get scared at all?
Kind of scared.
When she said run to the neighbor, so you just did it.
Yeah.
And what'd you say to your neighbor?
My grandma's not feeling good and she told me to come over and get you guys, is what I said.
Oh, well, good for you. You likely saved your grandma. What do you think about that?
Very happy.
Yes, so you have a little brother and a little sister, right?
Yes.
And how old are they?
Little brother is 2 and little sister is 9 months, right? Yeah.
9 months. And you must be in what? 2nd grade? Are you going into 2nd?
Yes.
All right.
Still 7.
Well, like I said, I got an email about what you did, and it was pretty courageous. I'm glad that you acted and instead didn't go play a game or run outside to play. So we wanted to bring you a little gift. We do a segment called Feel Good Friday where we find cool people in the community like you, and we thank them for doing cool stuff. I heard you like McDonald's. Do you like McDonald's?
Yes.
Yeah? So I got something for you. This is from Ashley Home Store. Actually, I got you a few things. So there's a $25 gift card to McDonald's. That's a couple of Happy Meals. Do you like Arby's too?
Yes.
There's a $30 gift card to Arby's. How about Wendy's?
Yes.
Yeah, do you like Frosties? Have you ever had a Frosty?
I don't know.
Okay, they're like ice creams. They're good. I like the chocolate ones. My kids like strawberry though. And Target. We want you to go to Target and you can buy whatever you want for $25. A toy or clothes or shoes, whatever you want. So thank you for being so aware and listening to your grandma.
You're welcome.
All right, tell her hi for us, all right?
No.
Okay, thanks, Kyler. There you go. Good to meet you.
Ashley in Idaho Falls and Pocatello is spreading good news by bringing you Feel Good Friday.
It's Friday, time for another fun Feel Good Friday. I'm Nate Eaton in Bonneville County today. Thanks to Ashley Home Store for making Feel Good Friday happen every week. We have a really cool surprise today. A woman named Jana was in her house a few months ago, back when it was snowing and cold. She got a frantic call from her neighbor saying that their baby was not breathing. And the neighbor said, Jana, do you know CPR? Jana bolted from her front door. She ran across the street, no shoes, in her PJs, and she began giving that little boy, less than a year old, CPR. And she did CPR until the ambulance arrived. She got the boy's heart beating again. They rushed him to the hospital. He ended up at Primary Children's Hospital, where they ended up installing a pacemaker to help his heart get back on a normal rhythm. And since then, he has been okay, and he's about to turn 1. All of this happened in the course of just a few minutes. Thanks to Jana's actions, she saved this little boy, and we want to honor her today. We're sending her to dinner thanks to Ashley Home Store, and we have a $50 gift card to Amazon for her to do some online shopping. Let's go surprise Jana and thank her. Hello, how are you?
Good.
Are you Jana?
Yes, I am.
How's your day going? I'm Nate with East Idaho News.
Yeah, I know who you are.
Who's this gorgeous little baby with blue eyes?
This is my granddaughter, Oakley.
Hi, Oakley. You want to say hi?
Say hi.
She's probably not talking yet. All right, so we got an email about something you did a couple of months ago with a neighbor. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened that morning?
It was the end of March, and I got a phone call from my neighbor, kitty corner across the street, that she asked me if I needed new CPR, and part of my job, I care for disabled adults, my own daughter being one. Every 2 years we have to learn CPR as a requirement. And so my first reaction is I thought the neighbor's husband was having a heart attack. So I just took off running. Luckily, my own disabled daughter was still asleep that morning. It was still snowy outside, had no shoes on.
Oh, man.
In my pajamas, ran across the street, and we found the neighbor's grandson unconscious on the floor and not breathing. And it's like kind of the scariest thing you can see, you know, look in his eyes. And I just went right into him mode. I mean, when I had training that passed in December for my renewal, and So one of the things they taught us is like 30 compressions and go sing to your song in your head,
Right.
staying
And
alive,
staying alive, yeah.
So with the help of the little boy's aunt and the neighbor called 911. The mom was really upset. I can only imagine. No, I can't imagine. But I was able to keep the little boy alive until the paramedics came. It seemed like forever, but the neighbor looked on her cameras, ring doorbells, and said it was like 10 minutes from the time I came until
So you were doing CPR for 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The aunt was breathing in his mouth and I was doing the compressions, and the 911 operator was on the line, and it's just something that I feel like when you need to do an act of service, you're just called to do it and not, I don't tell anyone that I did it. Is that
Right,
what I mean?
yeah.
And he's totally fine. He just celebrated his first birthday on June 25th.
Oh, that's
And
great. Well,
I have a picture of him if you want to see.
Well, I'd love to see it, but we want to give you something first. We wanted to thank you for what you did. We do a segment called Feel Good Friday, and we wanted to bring you these. I know,
you
like
so
you
much.
said, you didn't do it for recognition.
No,
But we want to send you out to dinner at any of those restaurants, and then you can do some Amazon shopping.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I was always taught that service should be done in quiet, not for recognition. And I really haven't told that many people about it, so.
Well, if anything, this might inspire people to get CPR certified.
No, I've also thought about becoming a licensed, someone to teach CPR, because it is important, and I didn't know how important it was until I was called to use it, And
Good for you.
it might not work all the time, but it helps. I know it does.
It worked here.
Yeah.
It worked here.
And I think the people on the other side help too.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. It's so good to meet you. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton. Today we are outside Portneuf Medical Center in Pocatello. We're about to surprise a woman who has volunteered here for 56 years. Over 5 decades, Karen has been helping patients and employees here at Portneuf Medical Center. I'm told she loves to volunteer. She's been here, as I said, for 56 years. She loves spending time with her family when she's not working here. She's loyal, dedicated to Portneuf and her community. She's huge into sports in the community. You'll see her at all the games. You'll see her in the stands cheering on the local teams. She supports the events. In fact, she was pivotal in the gift shop, from what I understand, here at the hospital, getting it going, selling a variety of items. All the profits from the gift store go to help others in scholarships, in the new baby packages that come out on the first of the year. Karen is a big reason those exist. So she's actually not volunteering today, but the hospital has asked her to come in. They said they need to meet with her. What she doesn't know is that her colleagues have gathered to surprise her. We're going to be right there for the surprise. Thanks to Ashley Home Store, we got her a gift card to Amazon and a gift card so she can go out to dinner. Let's go meet Karen. Hi, Mary. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
We're looking for a woman named Karen.
This would be Karen.
Oh,
right
Karen,
here.
Karen, come here, come here. Come here, come here. Don't hide. How are you? Come over here. Come on over. How's your day going?
It's going great.
So, here, do you want to come and stand in front of all your colleagues? What did they tell you to get you down here?
Well, Mary just texted me and said, I need to see you in my office, and I thought I was in trouble.
So she's been stalling for the past 20 minutes because we were late.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes. Well, good. She's a good staller then, if you had no idea. How long have you volunteered here at the hospital?
It'll be 56 years in September.
56 years? Wow. So, do you remember your first day, what you did the first day? Or that first week?
Gee, I was 23.
23.
24 maybe, I was 24.
At the old hospital, the old facility, yeah.
I did a lot of different things. I think the first thing I did was I pushed the picture card around and patients got to pick out pictures for the walls. I picked up magazines at the post office, which we can't do anymore, and took them to the 3 hospitals, because we had 3 hospitals. I don't know, I've done just about everything.
How many people do you think you've met over the years, over the decades here?
thousands, no, hundreds. I don't know.
Thousands,
I
yeah.
have so many friends. Yeah.
Why do you keep coming back?
Because I love it. And I don't get paid.
You don't get paid a penny?
No, and that's the greatest thing, just blessings.
Oh, wow. What's your favorite part about volunteering here at the hospital?
The people.
Yeah. Well, we wanted to come and thank you. We do a segment called Feel Good Friday. You mentioned you don't get paid, but we got you some gift cards. And we, have you heard of Amazon before?
Yes.
Okay, good. They didn't have Amazon 50 years ago.
Did you know too?
But there's a $50 gift card to Amazon.
Oh,
Ashley
thank
Furniture wanted to give you that. And here's a gift card. We want to send you to dinner. You can choose any of those restaurants. There's an Olive Garden in Pocatello
Yes,
now. You can
I
go
know.
there. So thank you for what you've done. And I hope I never have to see you as a patient. But seeing you here, I can tell that you've blessed so many lives.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. All right, so Karen, this is kind of your gift shop. Could I call it that?
The Auxiliaries gift shop.
And there's some really cool stuff in here. Take me around.
Okay. Well, this is kind of our jewelry display.
Yep.
Tish is our display. Then we have some blankets and slippers, socks. And if you go around this way, is our baby department.
Okay, moms with new babies.
Yes, people come in and buy gifts. And then this is a lot of our housewares, gifts, stuff.
So all the profits you give away.
Yes. Yeah.
This is not, you're not doing this to get rich because obviously you're a volunteer.
Right.
So you give scholarships. You give the new baby on the New Year's Day. They get a
Yes.
little basket.
Oh, well, they get a wagon. We buy a big wagon filled with stuff.
Wow. So any money that you spend here in the gift shop, our viewers, that extra profit money goes to someone else.
Yes, it helps us help other people.
So how much longer are you going to stay volunteering here?
Until I'm not here anymore. I mean, until I'm not on this planet. Until I'm not on Earth. When I'm gone, then I'll quit.
Hopefully that's another 56 years.
Well, that would be nice. Well, I think, I don't know though.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Okay,
That would
give us 20. Can you give us 20 more?
20 more. Well, that would just make me 100. So.
Okay. We'll come back when you're 100. We'll throw a huge party.
Okay.
Here in the gift shop.
That will be awesome.
Happy Friday, it's Nate Eaton here coming to you from Idaho Falls. We are outside the North Highway Cafe, an institution. It's been here for a lot of years along Yellowstone Highway. We got a Feel Good Friday nomination about some kind act that was done with the restaurant staff. Let me tell you about it. This is from a woman. She said, my birthday was coming up and my kids asked me what I wanted. I have a terminal illness, so I said nothing. Then in my head popped key lime cheesecake. I wanted a piece of key lime cheesecake. My kids called everywhere, and none could be found anywhere. So my daughter decided to call the North Highway Cafe. The woman who answered said they had cheesecake, but not that flavor. My daughter described why she wanted it, and the waitress relayed my sad tale to the cook. The waitress then called my daughter back, and said that the cook will have the cheesecake ready in time for my birthday. I do not know who the baker is, but the fact that he went out of his way to make my birthday wish come true tells you volumes about him and the North Highway Cafe. The cheesecake is exquisite. So I called over here the other day and found out who made the cheesecake, and found out that it was the manager at the time that coordinated this. You know, a lot of people that answered the phone would have just hung up and said, sorry, we don't do that. She went the extra step. They got the ingredients. They got the cheesecake to her. So we're going to surprise them. We got an Amazon gift card for the cook because he wants kitchen supplies, and we're going to let him go on and shop and get whatever he wants. That's thanks to Ashley Home Store. Ashley also got a gift card for the manager who was on at the time, and on that gift card you can use it at the movies or restaurants or pizza or Best Buy, wherever they want. It's kind of one of those variety cards. So let's head in and surprise them. How you doing?
I'm so good. How are you?
Good to see you.
It's good to see you.
Now, are we looking for LaDonna?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was her.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
We're doing a story on the most popular restaurant to have lunch at in Idaho Falls. Actually, we're here because we heard about something you did for a woman who called. I guess her daughter called because she was looking for a cheesecake. You know what I'm talking about?
I do, the key lime cheesecake.
Yeah, the key lime. So tell me what happened.
Well, she just called. She said she had called every place in town, and her mother is terminally ill with cancer, and no place in town was making a key lime cheesecake for her. So I talked to our chef, Todd, and he didn't even know the story behind it. He just heard that it was for her birthday, and he said, okay, just call her back and let her know. I will find a way to do it for her.
Wow.
So,
You know, you could have easily said, sorry, we don't do that, because you normally don't serve that kind of cheesecake, right?
no, we don't.
So it's not on the menu, sorry, call somebody else, but you could have hung up the phone, but you didn't.
No. Well, she really wanted it, and she said it was for her mom's birthday, so.
Well, the mom emailed me and said the cheesecake was exquisite, her words, exquisite. And she asked if we could stop by and thank you. And so that's what we're doing here today. We want to thank you for our Feel Good Friday segment and the chef. I understand Todd does not like the camera.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, so we will not pull him out of the back where he's cooking for this busy crowd. We got you a gift card. You can use those anywhere you want on there. There's $50 on there. You can go to the movies, get pizza, wherever you want on there.
Oh, wonderful.
And then this is for Todd to order whatever he wants, kitchen supplies or whatever he wants, just as a kind act to thank you.
Oh, well, thank you guys. That's so awesome.
We appreciate it.
You bet.
We really
Thank you
do.
so much.
You bet. You guys are locally owned, and so you really kind of go the extra mile to take care of the people here.
Absolutely. Yep. The community means a lot to us. I mean, if it wasn't for the community, we would not still be here 89 years later. So
89 years.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's exciting.
All right, well, we'll let you get back. You got a lot of customers.
All right.
So,
We appreciate
good to
it.
meet you, LaDonna.
Thank you so much for coming in, Nate.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy Friday, everybody. It's Nate Eaton here, and we're outside the law enforcement complex in downtown Idaho Falls, about to surprise an officer with the Idaho Falls Police Department who did something when he was off duty that was kind of unique and impressive. I got an email about it. Let me tell you what this woman said to me. She said, I opened the garage door Thursday morning and discovered a mess. The trail led to a large porcupine hunkered down in the back corner of our garage behind power tools. The poor thing had spent a very hot night there trying to find a way out. The contents of our garage looked like they had been knocked off shelves by an earthquake. The smell and droppings were clearly, though, not from an earthquake, and my husband was unable to help that day. I figured I could handle it. First, I went to the internet. I learned that porcupines love apples and salt. After waiting a couple of hours, the trail of salted apple chunks had not enticed the animal to leave. I started to call government agencies, trying to figure out who could rescue a porcupine, but nothing was successful. I shared my dilemma with my daughter-in-law. She went to Facebook seeking help, and immediately Malin Reynolds saw her post and offered to help. When I spoke with Malin, he said he, his son, and a friend were available anytime. They arrived in a pickup truck and promptly coaxed the porcupine into a large trash container, closed the lid, and drove it to a new location. It took much longer for the porcupine to be relocated than to actually catch it. Malin thoughtfully drove it out to the county, away from houses, and to top it off, Malin did not want any compensation. He told me he and his son had rescued a porcupine from a home in Stonebrook last week, and that he also removed a porcupine from a local elementary school some time ago. The news is full of police officers being found fault with. Please consider some positive recognition for one of our own off-duty officers who cheerfully and voluntarily became a porcupine rescuer. Well, we tracked down Officer Reynolds, and he's working today. In fact, he's out right now on the streets. I believe they're going to call him back for us. We have some gift cards, a dinner gift card and an Amazon gift card for him to go out to enjoy dinner, and we can thank him for his efforts in rescuing the porcupine. Let's go surprise him. Hey!
This is a trap, Nate.
How are you? Not a trap. We don't have a trapped porcupine either. We understand you're the porcupine rescuer.
I guess I've got two notches on my
All right.
porcupine capturing.
Well, one of those notches, the rescued homeowner sent me a message a couple of weeks ago. You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
I guess she tries. Yeah, tell me what happened and how you got involved.
Well, their daughter-in-law was married to a police officer that worked here. And so I've known him, and so I'm friends with her. And we had caught one in Stonebrook here, it's probably been a year ago. And they're considered rodents. A lot of people would kill them and just get rid of them. And I'm like, load it up and haul it to the river bottoms and let it go somewhere. And so that's what we did. We wrangled one in Stonebrook. And it's funny, it was kind of like their mascot, as everybody in the community knew about it. And so I'm like, yeah, we're not going to kill the thing, but we got a city dumpster and chased it into that one. and went and released it down in the river bottoms where it wasn't going to bother people. But anyway, when I saw the post about her mother-in-law having one in their garage, she's like, we don't know what to do. And I says, my boys and I are out running around. I said, we can come out, catch it, and go get it released for you. So.
And she wanted to pay you, but you wouldn't take the money.
Yeah, like I said, it was more of the adventure with my boys and two of his friends that was more fun than taking any monetary.
So how do you convince a porcupine to go in a dumpster? She said she tried with apples and salt, but it didn't work.
I don't know if she had a stick or something, or a broom, or a shovel. Maybe it was a shovel that was out of the back of my truck, but just guided. And it didn't want to. It was the middle of the day, so they sleep.
Yeah.
And so we just took the garbage can over and herded it in.
No pokes. No pokes or
No
needles
pokes.
anywhere?
No,
Okay.
they don't shoot at you, so we didn't grab it. But
Well, you know there's going to be people watching all over that say, we need to call him if they find a porcupine. I didn't know so many porcupines were around here. Well, she nominated you for our Feel Good Friday, which we do every Friday, and we thought this was a great, unique one. So we want to send you and your son or your wife, whoever you want.
my
to
son
dinner.
just landed in New Zealand this morning. So.
Oh, wow. For a mission? Or?
Yeah, he just landed. I just barely got off the phone saying that he's landed.
Oh, well, tell him thanks for us.
I'll enjoy whatever you're offering me.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, go to Olive Garden, Longhorn, any of those, and then you can do some online Amazon shopping. And thank you for what you did, and now I know who to call. I hope I don't ever have that problem.
I hope you don't need it.
Thank you, officer.
Okay,
Good meeting
nice
you.
to meet you guys.
Happy Friday, I'm Nate Eaton, and today we are in Ryrie. It's very windy today, but we are about to bring some good cheer to a woman named Mary Young. She has been teaching piano to kids around the Ryrie area for generations. She is such a kind, caring, patient teacher who cares a lot about her students. She's been teaching for at least 20 years, and she's opened her home to kids so they can learn the piano in a peaceful environment. Most years, she teaches multiple kids from the same family. She's an excellent teacher. She helps those who need extra help and encouragement do their best, and those with natural talent to soar. I can think that, or this person says, I think she can sit down and play anything on the piano because she's so talented. I think you should go visit her and see for yourself how she is such a wonderful, the best lady around. Well, that's what we've done. We've come out here to Mary's house. She thinks that a piano student is coming to see her, but that's not happening. Instead, it's us, and we have some gift cards. Thanks to Ashley Home Store, we have a gift card for her to go out to dinner and a $50 gift card to Amazon. Let's go meet Mary. Hi.
Hi.
Are you married?
I am married.
Mary, we're here for piano lessons.
Oh my God.
Actually, we're not, but I think one of your students said they were coming.
Well, they just said, well, I don't know who's coming.
Well, we're coming on behalf of them. We heard a lot of good things about you from them.
Oh.
How long have you been teaching piano?
Well, probably here in Ryrie 22 years, but since I've been married, I started teaching my nieces when I was about 15.
Oh, my word.
So, yeah.
That's only like 10 years
Yeah,
added
10
to your
years.
age?
Yes,
Yeah. What
thank you.
is it that you like about teaching piano and playing the piano?
Well, I love how piano makes me feel. I use piano when I'm sad, happy, just it expresses my feelings. I especially love to play in church because I'm able to share the spirit that I feel through the notes that I play. As far as the kids go, I love having kids in my home and love teach them the love of music. So,
How many kids do you think you've taught over the years?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Hundreds?
100.
Yeah.
200. I don't know.
It's a lot of kids, a lot of patience too.
Yes.
My mom taught piano lessons, so I remember the piano was always going in our home.
Yeah.
Well, they nominated you for a weekly feature we do called Feel Good Friday.
Oh my goodness.
They wanted to thank you for all you've done for kids in Rigby and Ryrie and Jefferson County, so we got you some gift cards.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Yeah, we're sending you out to dinner. You can choose any of those
thank you.
restaurants, and then there's an Amazon gift card. You can buy sheet music or whatever you need, or no music at all. Just buy whatever you want.
Well, thank you. That touches my heart.
Yeah, and you're gearing up for another season of
Yeah.
music, right? Couple weeks.
September, starting after Labor Day.
All right.
So.
Well, good luck.
Well, thank you so much.
Good to meet you. Happy Friday, everybody. We are outside Melaleuca Field, and the season for the Idaho Falls Chuckers is coming to a close. But I want to tell you about a woman who is probably their #1 fan. You could argue that. Her name is Jolene. She is a longtime season ticket holder. She can be found sitting front row by the home team dugout at most games with her brother Eric, who is a super fan. For years, Jolene has volunteered her time and talent to repair the players' uniforms. She takes the incentive upon herself to ask for the ripped pants and jerseys and goes above and beyond to make sure that those home uniforms are in good shape and the away uniforms are as well. She literally gives hours of her time to keep these players looking as good as they can and has asked for no recognition. The players often communicate with her and show their appreciation, and she loves to help out. Well, we wanted to thank Jolene for all she's done for the team and for the community, and so we got her some gift cards to honor her for Feel Good Friday. We're sending her out to dinner. We also got her an Amazon gift card courtesy of Ashley Home Store. Jolene lives just down the street from the stadium. In fact, she walks down with her brother, and that's why they're here every single game. Let's go surprise her. How are you?
I'm okay.
Are you Jolene?
I am.
Jolene, good to meet you. I think your friend told you she was coming over.
Yes.
Well, I'm your friend today. She's not coming.
Oh my goodness.
I'm here because we got an email about you and all that you have done for the Chuckers over the years.
Oh my gosh.
Like countless. How many uniforms do you think you've fixed up?
Quite a few.
Yeah?
Quite a few.
In the hundreds, or?
Oh, I don't know if I'm that far.
Yeah.
I just done it last year and this year.
And you volunteer it?
Yes, I do.
Why? What got you involved?
My little brother, Eric, has Down syndrome, and he lives with me. And we have season pass tickets that sit right by the dugout. And right by the dugout, he makes friends with all the boys. And so, it's just something I do for them because they don't have a mom here.
Right. Oh, that's
to
cool.
fix their pants so that their bottom's not falling out.
Right. So you have season tickets.
Right.
And you go to all the games?
Yes.
You just walk down and...
Yep, we walk down through the alley. So, nice. Yeah.
Well, good for you. We do a segment called Feel Good Friday, and we think it's really cool what you're doing for all those young men. So we got you some gift cards.
Oh my gosh.
Now that the season's almost over, you can take your brother or whoever you want to any of those restaurants. There's $50 on that gift card. And then there's a $50 gift card to Amazon. Those are from Ashley Home Store. So you can buy whatever you want, and I'm sure you're sad that the season's coming to a close. Or are you ready?
I'm ready.
You're ready. You gonna be ready for next year?
Oh yeah. By the time it comes around next year, we're always ready for it to play.
Right.
So.
Well, thank you. I look forward to seeing you at the games.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Nice meeting you.
Hey, nice meeting you too.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton. We are here at the Eastern Idaho State Fair. Kicks off today, and we have found some volunteers who have been donating so much time and energy here at the fair for decades to come. These are the Wmax. How many years have you guys been involved with helping here?
I've been involved with helping with the beer booths and for the American Legion for 23 years.
23 years. And Marietta, you were saying that this is a family tradition, kind of.
Yes, it is. Yes, my grandfather started working at the fair in the 20s.
In the 1920s?
Yes.
And what did he do?
He worked at a gate, taking tickets.
You have calculated in your mind how many hours your group, the Legion, puts into this for just what, during the 9 days that the fair's going on?
Yes, and the lead up to it, because there's a lot of preparation that needs to be done.
Right.
And so we work 3,400 hours, which amounts to a full-time job for over a year and a half.
Oh my gosh. And you've done that every year, at least since 2000?
Yes.
So why do you do it? Why do you volunteer?
Well, because we're very involved with the American Legion, and I turned my back to you, but
no, that's all right.
Where our money goes, right there. So
Veterans Home, high schools, Oratorical, Gem Boys State, Syringa Girls State, Child Welfare, a lot of different charities here. You give all your proceeds that you make here at the beer tent to these organizations.
That's true. Well, some of our own expenses for our building.
Right. Yeah. And why do you do it?
Oh, same reason.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker, I guess.
Because I asked her to.
You asked her to. I'm sure you have a lot of fun, though, I imagine.
Well, she has the expertise Right, it's computers and money and that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, you keep track of all the finances.
Yes.
Well, we wanted to thank you for what you're doing. So this is more than just a news story. We do a segment called Feel Good Friday, where we honor people in the community, and we heard about you, all the hours you put in. So we want to send you out to dinner. It's not fair food, but it's food from any of these 6 or 7 restaurants that are on there. And then you said she's the expert at computers, so we should give that to her because that's an Amazon gift card.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You can buy whatever you want. And what would you say to people that haven't been to the fair? Why should they come out this year?
Well, as long as the weather's good, they should come out and support us because we support a lot of things in the community. But they ought to support the rest of the fair also. I mean, a lot of things here goes to charity. Some of the booths here support some of the other charities, Boy Scouts, whatever.
Right.
And if they want a taste of what the community is like, the fair recognizes that to a great extent. The 4-H kids and their animals and the farm products and homemade things that people show here are just a real reflection on the community.
We have viewers from all over the world that watch this on YouTube, and I can't tell you how many have emailed saying, we really want to come to your fair.
Yeah.
So you can come at least this year and meet the Wmax. I don't know if you'll be here next year. But if you come this year, you can see them and you can see so many other things. Again, the fair kicks off today, goes through next Saturday. Thank you all for all you do. All right, it is Friday, time for Film It Friday. I am backstage at the Eastern Idaho State Fair. The Walker Hayes concert is about to begin, and we are about to surprise one of his biggest super fans. Meet Virginia Rozak, a 79-year-old mother and grandmother who just beat an aggressive colon cancer. Virginia is obsessed with Walker Hayes. She tells her Alexa all the time to play the Applebee's song. Months ago, her family surprised her with tickets to see him live at the Eastern Idaho State Fair. It will be her first big public outing following chemo, and she'll be surrounded by her loved ones singing fancy-like with the one and only Walker Hayes. Her daughter Tara emailed and asked if there was any way we could arrange a surprise meeting with the country superstar himself. Well, we contacted Walker Hayes. He said, I'd love to meet Virginia. Bring her back. So here's what we're going to do. In just a few minutes, here at this tent behind me, she's going to show up there with her daughter. Her daughter knows that something might be happening tonight, but doesn't know the details. We're going to go out. We're going to pretend that we're interviewing people here at the fair. I'm going to interview her, and then I'm going to say, you know what, I think we have something more for you. And then we're going to bring her on a golf cart backstage to Walker's dressing room. They're going to meet. It'll be a night they'll never forget. Oh, and by the way, that Applebee's song, we got our gift cards to Applebee's. $75 to Applebee's, $25 to Wendy's, thanks to Ashley Home Store. Okay, so we're walking around the fair. We just found Virginia here. Virginia, it looks like you're here with a crowd of people. Who are all these people?
A daughter, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren, but not all of them.
What are you guys doing tonight?
Gonna watch him sing.
Who's him?
Walker Hayes.
Yeah? Well, what is it about Walker Hayes that you like?
The Applebee's song. I have to listen to it every day, several times a day.
Oh, wow. So how many years have you come to the fair?
Well, I haven't been in for the last couple years because of COVID and cancer, so I'm just starting all over again.
You've been fighting cancer?
Yes, I have. Just finished my chemo.
Oh my word, congratulations. You look great. So is this one of your first big outings that you've been sick?
The very first.
And how does it feel to be here surrounded by all your family?
Well, if all of us here, it'd be taking up more room than this.
Well, I guess part of your family, I should have said.
Great.
So this is probably a night that you're never going to forget.
Nope, I'm not.
And what song are you hoping Walker sings?
My Applebee's song.
The fancy, like, I imagine he'll hear that.
Hey, can we move somewhere quieter?
Oh, okay.
Where it's quieter.
It's loud. Are you okay if we move over here? All right, so we are backstage here at the Walker Hayes concert, and I just met Virginia out in the crowd. This is her daughter, Tara. Virginia, you were telling me quite a story, how tonight is extra special for you. Why is that?
Well, it's the first time I've been out since COVID and my cancer treatment that I've been taking for the last year.
You had cancer, and you were just telling me as we were walking over, the prognosis looks good?
Oh, yeah. It shows no cancer and no blood clots, so
oh, my word.
I'm very fortunate.
Well, Walker heard about you.
He did.
He wants to meet you.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
Oh my gosh, that's what got me through all this was listen to his song.
Yeah, check that. Hey Alexa, play the Applebee song. So that's why we're back here. So in just a minute, we're going to get on this golf cart and go to his dressing room.
Oh my gosh.
Do you want to walk back there or do you want to run?
Yeah, I can walk.
You want to walk?
Sure. All right.
Okay, she's going to walk.
It's the fastest, most spunk she's had since we got here. She's like running for her.
Okay, just for the record, everybody watching, we did offer a golf cart, but Virginia's getting her exercise.
Oh, yeah.
She's walking for Walker. What are you going to tell him?
I got to make sure he's singing that song tonight.
Oh, yes, yes.
I'm stepping aside and you're
Virginia, Walker Hayes.
Hey, how are you? You doing good? I love your shirt. It's so good to see you.
Yes.
Come on. You happy to be here? We're gonna rock. You gonna do the dance?
Oh, if I can dance with this.
This will help you. This will help you. It's 2 walkers. There you go. Walker squared. It's so good to meet you. You're so beautiful. I love your shirt. Did you make that? No, you just bought it? Oh, okay. Friend made it. Custom shirt.
Yeah,
I need one of those.
And Walker, this is Tara, Virginia's daughter.
Tara, good to see you.
She wrote me a
Glad
message
you're
all
here.
about how she made it through cancer
Okay.
with your music.
Wait, you made it through. Ring the
Yes.
bell. Let's go.
That's what this is about. This is what she did every day.
That's amazing. Was everybody around you? Did they get sick of it?
No, just me. Probably sick of me. But,
Hey, that's awesome. That's what it's all about for me. I love that it lived with you through that process. I'm proud of you.
did very good. So,
That's awesome.
Cancer free and no more blood clots.
Let's go.
And I talked to Lex all day. Play
Yeah.
the Applebee song. Play the
Applebee's
Applebee
song. Yeah. Well, I love that. Thank you for sharing your story. That just that inspires me. I love knowing that that it helped you.
Between you and, like I said, Danny Thomas's kids.
Yeah.
If they can do it, so can I. And
Let's
I did.
go.
Yep,
Unbelievable. Brings tears to my eyes.
We wanted to celebrate with you too. So there's
Let's
your
go.
Applebee's cards and Wendy's.
Uh-oh, you got both. Most people don't get Wendy's. You get the Frosty too.
All right.
Lucky you.
You want to get some pictures?
Come on.
Happy Friday, everybody. We are in Shelley today. I'm Nate Eaton. We're outside the Shelley Police Department, as you can see. Have you seen this photo? It's been trending, going viral online over the past few weeks. A Shelley police officer mowing a lawn. Now, it's not his lawn. In fact, we found out that Officer Donnell, Corporal Donnell, was called out to a call to assist an elderly man who needed some help, and he ended up staying at the house and mowing the guy's lawn. Well, this photo was taken, it was posted on social media, and it has gone viral, as I said, over the past few weeks. And we wanted to thank the officer for what he has done. Several of you told us about him, nominated him for Feel Good Friday, and we understand that he's just getting into work. He's working the swing shift this week, so it's around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We're going to go in, we're going to find the whole story about what happened behind this photo and give him some gift cards. Thanks to Ashley Home Store, we've got a $50 gift card for him to go to dinner and a $50 Amazon card. Let's go find the officer. We're here to do a story about what you did. So tell me, what happened? This was like a week or two ago, and now the photo has gone viral?
Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago. I really don't know what happened. I don't know how it escalated into what it is today, but it was a routine call. It was a medical call. An elderly gentleman had fallen down in his backyard. The caller didn't know any more than that other than he hadn't moved. I got there. He was okay, just couldn't get up. Was in the process of mowing his lawn. It was about 95 degrees that day, so he's like, I'll be fine. I just need to rest for a minute and then mow my lawn. I was like, I'll mow your lawn. I mean, there was just a couple strips left that needed mowed, so finished mowing it and called it a day.
Nice. So he didn't have to finish it, and he's okay?
He's okay. He was 100% okay. He said that he just had some issues with his legs buckling once in a while and needed to rest for a little bit, and then he'd be fine. But
oh, wow.
About 95 degrees, there's no way I was going to let him finish mowing his lawn.
Right. Well, somebody snapped a photo, so what'd you think when got posted online and then was shared.
So my chief was also there on the call. Like I said, it was the caller didn't really know much other than their elderly neighbor was in the backyard, laying on the ground. So we, two of us went there, but we got there before the QRU got there. As soon as I got there first, I realized that he was okay. My chief was there as well. He's the one that took the picture, unbeknownst to me, and our lovely administrative assistant posted it on the Facebook page. She's hiding. Like I said, I don't know how it snowballed from there. I remember the first couple days thinking, oh, it's got 100 likes, it's got 1,000 likes, and 5,000, 10,000, and it just escalated from there.
Wow. Well, now we're going to let the world, more people in the world know. They already know. We do a segment called Feel Good Friday, so we wanted to thank you for what you've done.
Awesome.
So we want to send you to dinner. This is courtesy of Ashley Home Store. There's a $50 gift card you can use at any of those restaurants, and then there's an Amazon gift card. You can buy a lawnmower if you want, or part of a lawnmower. Well, thank you for what you do. You know.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for this.
And if people, I guess, need help in Shelley and they need a lawn mowed, are you going to do a side business or anything?
I'm not very good, so I think he called in and complained and said that I missed a couple spots. So don't call us.
Great.
Call the professionals.
Thank you, Corporal. Good meeting you.
Thank you.
Take care. Happy Friday, everybody. Today we are in Shelley here at the City Park. Beautiful day. I'm Nate Eaton, and we have a great surprise for the guy behind me who's weed whacking right now around the pavilion there. I want to tell you a little bit about what Delin did just a few days ago. It was around 11 a.m. He was a passenger in a car on their way to lunch at the intersection of Fremont and Higham Street in Idaho Falls. A small child around 18 months old was barefoot in a diaper walking along the road, attempting to cross the busy street of Fremont Avenue. No adults were around and traffic was passing the intersection at a high rate of speed. My wife, the driver, stopped the car, put on hazard warning lights to try to get to the child. Without regard to his own safety, Delin, who was inside the car, jumped out, ran into oncoming traffic, picked up the child, and ran off to the side of the road to get the child to safety. Police were called. They responded. The child was reunited with his parents. We strongly believe that Delin saved the small child from being struck by traffic, and he was not even worried about his safety. He just wanted to do what he could to help. So we thought that that was pretty cool and pretty deserving of a Feel Good Friday surprise. Delin works for the city of Shelley in the maintenance department. That's why he's out here weed whacking. His supervisors they've told him to come here to the park, and he has no idea that we're here. So we're gonna go give him a gift card to go out to dinner and a gift card to Amazon. Let's go surprise him. Hey man, how you doing?
Hi.
Good. Can you turn that off for a minute?
Yeah.
We're looking for a guy named Delin.
That's me.
That's you. Oh, yeah. Delin, I'm Nate with East Idaho News.
Hi.
This is Jordan. We heard you did something pretty cool the other day when you were on your way to Pitmaster for lunch.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
There's a kid walking. He was looking across the road like a toddler, and my dad saw him first and yelled at my mom to stop. And I was like, what's going on? Because I wasn't paying attention. And I look over, and I see this kid, and I see a truck coming. So I get out of the truck, and I just yell stop to the kid. And I scared him, but I'd rather you be scared than get hit by a truck.
Right, yeah.
And he backs off, and I run over, and I like push him back. Not push him, but like kind of corral him back.
Keep him out of the street.
Yeah, and then my mom safely parked, and her and my dad came over, and some other Good Samaritan stopped and came and helped us too. And
wow. Any idea how the kid ended up out there?
No idea.
Right. So good lesson to anybody to keep an eye on your kids, leave them at home, but also thank goodness you were there, because who knows, that kid could have walked in the road.
Yeah, he could have. It's pretty scary, and you know, my wife's pregnant, so I was thinking about that. I was like, holy crap, like what if that was our kid? You know?
Right. Well, we do a segment every week called Feel Good Friday, and somebody told us about the good thing that you did, so we wanted to come and thank you.
Oh.
And we understood you'd be here at the park today. Your bosses may have had a hand in getting you here.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
So we got you some gift cards. These are from Ashley Home Store. We want to send you out to dinner, maybe with your wife. There's $50. You can go to any of those restaurants that you want, and then there's a $50 gift card for Amazon.
Thank you. I wasn't expecting this.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for being at the right place at the right time and not even, caring about your own safety, but helping this child.
It's just what everyone would do, I think, I hope.
Well, you did it. All right, we'll let you get back to work. The grounds look really nice, by the way.
Thank you.
All right. Good meeting you,
It
Delin.
was nice to meet you.
Ashley in Idaho Falls and Pocatello is spreading good news by bringing you Feel Good Friday.
Well, it's Friday, and while today may be a normal Friday for you, for Ronnie at the City of Idaho Falls, it's his retirement day. I'm Nate Eaton, and today we are at Community Park. Ronnie is the superintendent of parks, and he has been working for the park system for decades. In fact, he started with the city in 1985, making around $3 an hour, and he has worked his way up through the years to become the superintendent. So everything you see at the Greenbelt, here at this park, all the city parks, he's ultimately the guy who is responsible for them. And if you ever had a kid who worked in the summer, you know, doing the grounds or planting the flowers, chances are they worked with Ronnie and they know who he is. He's optimistic, he's upbeat, he's helped keep our city clean over the decades. And today we want to honor him for Feel Good Friday on his last day of work as he sells off into retirement. We got him a gift card to go to the movies. We also got him a dinner gift card and a gift card for Amazon. And he's expected to show up here any minute. They've told him that they need help with something here at the park. We're going to surprise him, thank him for all he's done. Let's go meet Ronnie. Hello. A dirty trick?
Yes.
We're not looking for the bathrooms. We're looking for Ronnie. Is that you?
That's me, yes.
Hey, so it's almost your last day of work.
I got 10 days left, yes.
10 days.
Yep.
Well, by the time this airs, by the way, we're with East Idaho
Okay.
News, it'll be your last day.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
I can't believe it, no.
What a career.
What a career, yep. Just started my 36th year, and so.
Oh my gosh. So when did you start, Ronnie?
I started in 1987.
And what were you doing?
I was called a park attendant at that time, so I was just maintaining the downtown parks, Tapas parks, trim crews, all that good fun stuff.
Did you ever think that this would turn into your career?
I never anticipated this as a career. No, I left college to make more money to go back to school and enjoyed it so much here. I never made it back to college, so and a move I'd never regret. So. And
you're over basically all the parks, right? The Greenbelt, this park.
I am over all parks facilities and parks and cemeteries.
Wow. What's the best part about your job?
Oh, without a doubt, my staff. So definitely my staff. Couldn't do anything without them. So.
But you've got to be looking forward to retirement.
Yes, got 2 little grandkids that got my first year plan. So.
That's great.
Yeah. So. We'll be doing a lot of fishing, a lot of camping, a lot of good times. So
that's great. Well, we've heard so many good things about you. There'll be a void, but we're happy that you've had such a successful career. We're surprising you for our Feel Good Friday segment. So now that you have more time, there's a gift card to the movies. There's $25 on there from Ashley Home Store. You can do some online shopping with all your free time.
That's awesome.
And then go to dinner. There's $50 on there at any of those restaurants.
I appreciate that so much. That's. You know, I never take credit for what I did. I was getting my staff, so really appreciate that.
That's a career. 36 years, you said? 37?
Yep,
yeah.
36 years. I started seasonally in 1985, actually, in high school. So got on full-time in 1987. So.
Well, if you're driving by one day and something looks out of place, I'm sure they wouldn't mind if you stopped and pulled a weed or something.
I will absolutely. I will support parks forever. So
awesome.
I will volunteer. I will do my blood bleeds parks and stuff. So all the things we provided for the community and stuff is, you know, it's what it's all about. So
good to meet you, Ronnie.
Yes.
Best of luck in retirement.
Okay.
I'm Nate Eaton, and it's Friday. You know what that means. It's time for Feel Good Friday. We're out here at a construction site. You can see those guys are digging some dirt. We're about to surprise one of the guys who's working here. I got an email about him. His name is Zach. A few months ago, he and 2 of his friends were traveling home after a day of hiking in the Tetons. They pulled over to switch drivers, and Zach found $3,700 in $100 bills in an envelope on the ground. Without hesitation, he began efforts to find the owner who had lost the money. Thankfully, there was a deposit slip in the envelope, and he was more than excited to call the person after he tracked them down and let them know that he had found their cash. It was an elderly couple who had recently sold their pickup to their grandson. They were in tears when Zach arrived with the money. He continues to be a mentor and a role model to those in the community, always willing to help anyone and do the right thing. A few years ago, he was not the person who would have returned the money, but now he is, and we are so glad that he did the right thing. And so are we. So we want to thank Zach for what he did, setting a good example for all of us. Again, we don't know where he's at. He's one of these construction workers out here, and so we're going to go find him. We have some gift cards from Ashley Home Store to go out to Texas Roadhouse for dinner and to do some shopping on Amazon. Let's go surprise him. How's it going? We're looking for Zach. Is that you? How you doing, man? Good. I'm Nate with East Idaho News.
How's it going?
Good to see you. You guys are busy.
Oh yeah.
At least it's not muddy.
Right.
So we heard that you did something really cool several months ago, as far as finding an envelope full of cash.
Yep.
What happened?
We were out hiking and we were on our way back and decided to. I was getting tired, so I pulled over, and there was an envelope full of money.
How much was in there?
Like $3,700.
That's a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
And out in the middle of nowhere?
So the people lived right off that road, and I guess their nephew had came and paid for the truck, and the guy had put the envelope on the back of his truck. He's an older gentleman. I went to go to the bank and went to deposit it and couldn't find it, and so it had the name and the address and everything on it. So we just called them and took it back.
Oh wow! I mean, you could have easily kept that money.
Yeah, could have. I think the old me would have, but
right.
Yeah.
What was the guy's reaction when you called him and said I had your money?
They were pretty shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was different, but I mean, it's the right thing to do.
Well, good for you. We do a segment called Feel Good Friday, and someone told us about what you did. So it's not $3,700, but we got you some gift cards to go out to dinner, and then there's a $50 Amazon gift card. Those are from Ashley Home Store. So hopefully you can enjoy it, and thank you for setting a good example for all of us.
Oh, for sure.
All right. Good meeting you, man. We'll let you get back to work. It's Friday, everybody, and as you can see, we're standing outside Eastern Idaho Regional Medical Center. I'm Nate Eaton, and I got a real unique message a couple of weeks ago from a man who was treated here after a serious crash. In fact, he went blind following the crash, but he said there was a nurse here named Shannon who made all the difference in the world to him. In fact, I'll let him tell you his story.
So I was in front of my two coworkers. The owner of the company, he was right behind me. That's when it happened.
And you crossed the line. Obviously, again, you said you don't remember this, but what were you told after as far as where you ended up?
I was underneath the truck. It was a grain truck, I think it was. And then that's when the Jaws of Life had to come and get me and chop me out of there.
When the emergency crews arrived, what was the prognosis for you? What was your condition?
Dead on arrival is what they said.
They thought you were dead?
Yes. Yeah, they thought I was dead. And they took me, got me into the thing. They put the net thing on me on the stretcher, and then got me in the helicopter and flew me to Wmax.
How long did you stay there?
4 months. Yeah, a little over 4 months.
You said you had a traumatic brain injury, but you ended up losing your sight too, right?
Yeah, my sight completely gone. Yeah, I lost so much blood. That's what caused the stroke. And then when I had the stroke, that's when my brain, it fried my brain. Shannon, once she started to learn about my everything that was going on and learn about where my family was and how far I was away from my family and stuff, Shannon, she would come in and she would get me McDonald's. I was walking around with no shoes. I didn't have any shoes, so she went and bought me shoes. She bought me shorts. She bought me sweatpants, shirts, and boxers. When I had gotten a phone, it wasn't an iPhone like this, so I couldn't control it myself. She came in and she would help me, do the phone so I could call my family. And
you ended up getting dismissed from or released from the hospital, and you had to leave Idaho.
Yeah.
Why is that? Where are you now?
Yeah, because I'm in California now. I'm in Escondido. It's in San Diego County. I had to leave Idaho because this is where my family is.
What would you say to Shannon?
Well, I would say thank you. She meant a lot to me in a time when I was, down and out. I guess you could say, I didn't have too many people there, and she made the hospital stay a little bit more comfortable, and she is a kind soul for sure.
Well, we did some checking, and it turns out Shannon was a traveling nurse, so she is no longer here at Wmax, but we still wanted to do something for the incredible staff here on behalf of our friend who is no longer living in Idaho. So here's what we got. You can see in front of me This is from Thirst Burst. This is pretzel bites, beignets with all sorts of dunk and drizzle cups. So many snacks here that we're going to put in the nurses' lounge here at Wmax to pass along gratitude and let them know that they are really making a difference. We got an email. No, I got a call from a guy who lives out of state who said that he was here a year or two ago when, after a horrible crash, it blinded him. And there was an ICU nurse that took incredible care of him. Her name was Shannon, but apparently she's a traveling nurse.
That's what yes.
Do you have a lot of traveling nurses that come and go?
So we don't now, but we did definitely during COVID have a lot of travelers.
So we don't know where she's at. Maybe she's watching somewhere in Indiana or Ohio or something. And thank you, Shannon. But he asked if we could come and thank you for our Feel Good Friday segment, you and your team and all the nurses. So we brought a bunch of goodies.
Excellent.
For your team.
Nurses love junk food.
Well, this is junk food. There's pretzel bites.
Oh, nice.
There's beignets in here. I think I'm saying that correctly. Powdered sugar.
Oh.
So please take this into your break room or your staff room and let everybody eat.
Okay.
And
awesome.
Express our thanks to everybody and on behalf of this gentleman as well.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Happy Friday, everybody. We are in Pocatello. Beautiful day today, and this is Jacqueline. Jacqueline, you sent me an email a couple of days ago about your mail carrier. What did you say?
So our mail carrier here in Pocatello, she's just amazing. Between, catching our dogs when they get out, and just recently, she helped my son get home after he cut his finger. And then I got him home, doctored him up after, there was a Band-Aid already on it from Linda. And anyways, I just, cuddled him and calmed him down. And later on, about 15, 20 minutes later, I get a knock on the door from Linda, checking on him, making sure he was okay.
So he was with Linda's the mail carrier, and he was out, and she saw him hurt his finger.
Yes. So what she said was he was riding his bike and racing her to see how fast they could get to the melding. Of course, Linda's not going to speed down this road, but... Right. He slit his finger. He hit the mailbox and slit his finger, which later I found out needed stitches.
Oh, man. So she bandaged it up. He came home. She then followed up to check on you.
Yes. And she just checked, let me know the whole story of what happened, and said he may or may not need, stitches. At that time, he wouldn't let me take off the Band-Aid till later that night. Yeah. And then when we did, that's when we found out he needed stitches. What
a kind mail carrier. And I imagine that if she's done this for your kids, she's done it for others probably.
Yes.
So we want to thank Linda for what she's done. She has no clue that we're here. We got her a gift card. You said your son loves the Texas Roadhouse?
Yes, he loves Texas Roadhouse. That's always where he wants to go.
That's great. Well, we got her a gift card to Texas Roadhouse thanks to Ashley Home Store, and an Amazon gift card because she delivers lots of Amazon packages. We're going to try to go find her on her route. She's on one of these streets around here, so let's go. Hey, how you doing? Are you Linda?
Why are you recording?
Oh, hey! We're with East Idaho News. We're out here because we got an email that you did something really kind for a little boy who hurt himself. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, he was... Oh, you guys are embarrassing me.
Don't be embarrassed. You're all right.
No, he was just riding his bike along the mail route, and he crashed into a mailbox and cut his finger all up. And so I just got him all bandaged up and stuff and sent him home and make sure that he told his mom. And I went around, I followed him, got him to his house, and got on talking to the door, and the mother said he was fine, thought he probably needed stitches, and so then she got him to the urgent care. And you guys are making me nervous.
Well, that's really nice of you to do that. You didn't have to do that. You could have kept delivering packages and letters.
There's no way. It's a kid.
Yeah.
If the dog was hurt, I'd do the same thing too. I mean, the dogs and the kids are the best part of the whole doing the mail route thing.
The dogs, even though they might bite you?
Oh, I have no dogs that bite me on my route.
Do you carry dog bones? Do you carry treats?
I'm not supposed to, but
okay, then you don't. We'll say you don't.
I don't.
Well, you're the type of mail carrier everybody wants, and we wanted to come and thank you for what you do. We do a segment called Feel Good Friday, where we thank people doing good things in the community.
Yeah.
We got you some gift cards. So Easton's, one of his favorite restaurants is Texas Roadhouse. We hope you like it too. There's $50 to go to dinner. And you've probably heard of that company. Maybe you've had a package or two from them.
Yeah.
You're welcome to do a little bit of shopping. The Ashley Home Store bought those for you. What is your favorite part about your job? Why do you do what you do?
Well, let me tell you a little backstory. I had a stroke in October, and I couldn't walk. And you know what motivated me to come back was the dogs. I kid you not. I had customers sending me pictures of their dogs and stuff, and that's what kept me motivated. I love the dogs on my route, and I will miss them terribly. I'm supposed to retire in about a year to 2 years. And so everybody's been sending me pictures of their dogs. So, and I put little stickers in the mailbox with the dogs' names and stuff on them, and the kids. And for the most part, I have the best customers. They treat me so good. They're just family to me, you know, and that's what I like. I mean, being out here with the people, that's what I like.
You're the type of male person, like I said, we all want. So thank you, Linda. It's so good to meet you.
It's good to meet you too.
Happy Friday, everyone. We are in Idaho Falls today. I'm Nate Eaton, and I want to tell you about a lady named Mary. Mary works tirelessly for the Eastern Idaho Down Syndrome Group. In addition, she started and runs the TOPS soccer program for the group. This requires scheduling fields, getting volunteers, arranging for buddy partners for each athlete, sending out schedules and reminders, getting signed waivers, getting uniforms, and who knows how much other behind-the-scenes work. She has expanded the program to multiple sessions a year and a tournament in less than 2 years. This is the initial email she sent out in November of 2021, so 2 years ago. We are starting a TOPS soccer program in our area. It's a 6 to 8 week program for people, kids to adults, who have special needs. It is a U.S. youth soccer program. We're super excited. I'm looking for good ideas of equipment we can purchase that will be useful and fun for the individual with special needs to use during the sessions. So this is a program, it actually just ended for the season a few weeks ago, but anyone with special needs can apply and be a part of this program, and Mary has really taken it upon herself to make this happen. So we want to thank her for what she's done for our community. We've got a gift card to Amazon, courtesy of Ashley Home Store, along with a gift card so that she can go out to dinner. Let's go surprise her. Hello. Are you Mary?
I am.
I should have known with the MM. So we got an email about you. I think someone said that they were coming to your house.
Yes.
They're not coming. Instead, it's us.
Oh, okay.
So tell me what this program is. By the way, I'm Nate with East Idaho News.
Yes, I recognize you.
Yes. What is this program?
So, Top Soccer is a program for individuals with disabilities to come out and play soccer and be included in a team and just have a lot of fun. So we have our players who are ages 5 to 99. We have 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds who come play soccer with us. And then we have buddies. So every player has a one-on-one buddy that comes out who's a typical developing teen or adult who helps them in the process so that they can be fully included. So we have kids with all different disabilities, with Down syndrome, cerebral palsy, people in wheelchairs, vision issues, hearing issues, just everyone's welcome to be included.
Why did you decide to start this here in East Idaho?
So we had an awesome new executive director of our IFFC soccer club, Alex Minton. He moved here from DC, and he had run it in Florida before. And I was at a general meeting for our soccer club, and he said he was looking to start the soccer program for people with disabilities. And I went up and said I'd be happy to help, and we just kind of took off from there. So we started 2.5 years ago with 20 kids, and then this last season we had 67.
67, wow. Is this your little guy?
Yeah, hey Eli.
Hi, Eli.
Say hi, Michelle.
How-
Say hi, Nate.
Hi, Eli. How old are you?
Good.
You're good?
I do about good.
You do have markers. How old are you? Can you tell me?
No.
You can't. Can you? Hey, listen. Can you say I'm 9?
I'm 9.
Yeah. And do you play soccer?
No.
Yes, you do. Do you like to go out and play soccer?
Nope.
Kick the ball with Tiffany?
Nope.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Eli's one of our players.
Is that kind of what gave you the inspiration then? Because
Yeah.
of Eli?
So when I had Eli, there was another amazing human, Rochelle Larson, who was starting a Down syndrome organization in Eastern Idaho. So I got connected with her, and so we took off and started the Down syndrome organization, which has grown and we just love it. It's having him, I found my true passion in life for work purposes. So my degree was in special education as a teacher. Wow. And so I taught special ed and regular ed for a while, and then had him and decided to kind of pivot and do the Down syndrome organization, and then got connected with Top Soccer and Alex. And anyway, it's all just kind of continue to go on.
All the stars have aligned. Well, good for you. We want to honor you for Feel Good Friday.
Okay.
It's Friday, so we got you some gift cards.
Wow.
There's an Amazon gift card, and then you can use that gift card at any of those restaurants.
Thank you. It's such an honor. Thank you so much. And I just want it to be known, there are a lot of people who go into making the Top Soccer program, and everything happens. So it's definitely a team effort, and I just love getting to be part of it.
Well, thank you for doing it. Happy Friday, everybody. We are outside an assisted living facility in Idaho Falls, and I want to tell you about a woman named Norma. She's doing something pretty cool here. Ever since she moved in here, she has been working to change the lives of others. She was a little discouraged when she had to move in because her life had changed so much, and she didn't feel like she was contributing like she had before. But she soon learned about a service project for children in Africa. Putting her sewing skills to use, to date, she's made around 500 pillowcase dresses for kids in Africa, and she continues to work on them constantly. I admire her so much for her commitment to service and blessing the lives of people at a time when it would be easy to feel down and helpless. She is amazing. Well, I agree, and so we're going to go in and surprise Norma. We got her some flowers, we got her some chocolates, we got her gift card to Joann Fabric so that she can buy stuff she needs to continue to make these dresses, and a gift card to Wendy's so she can go out for lunch and get a Frosty and enjoy herself. So Norma is inside. We're going to go in the lobby. They're going to call her down so that we can surprise her. Hi, are you Norma?
I am.
Norma, I'm Nate with East Idaho News. How's your day going?
Well, fine so far.
Well, great.
This is even nicer.
Now, we got an email about you saying that ever since you've moved in here, you've kind of taken on a sewing project.
I have.
Tell me about that. What are you doing?
Excuse me, my little girlfriend and I collect pillowcases, and we make little girls' dresses to send to Africa.
Oh my word, how many have you made?
Almost 500.
500?
Yes.
Wow. So what got you interested in doing this?
My girlfriend went to a class and brought a couple with her and showed me, and I said, oh, well, let's do that. And we've been given many, many pillowcases. It's hardly cost us anything.
That's amazing. And you just use all sorts of colors and...
Yep, prints, solids, whatever.
Well, good for you. Well, we wanted to honor you today. We do a segment called Feel Good Friday. So we're here to make you feel good. We got you some flowers.
Oh, those are beautiful.
And we got you some chocolates. Your arms are going to be full here. But I got you something else, too. Here is a $50 gift card to Joann Fabric.
Ooh, cool.
So I don't know if they sell pillowcases, but they sell
no, but
thread
they
and whatnot.
sell all the other stuff. Thank you
Well,
so much.
one more. We want to send you out for lunch. I hope you like Wendy's and Frosties. There's
I
$25.
do. Well, thank you.
You're
That's
welcome.
very kind of you.
Thank you for doing what you're doing and blessing so many lives of kids you'll never meet. But
I love it. I really enjoy doing it.
It was so good meeting you. Thank you. Happy Friday, everybody. Today we are in Rexburg on our way to St. Anthony. I'm Nate Eaton, and we are celebrating veterans all month long. And what better way to celebrate them than with Gentry? Every year around this time, you guys show up, and we love it. So what are we doing today, Brad?
Well, today we're going to go surprise and honor a veteran with a pretty remarkable story. We love our country. We salute and appreciate our veterans, those who are serving or who have served. And would it even be a trip to Rexburg or Eastern Idaho without a Feel Good Friday with you guys? I mean, come on.
It wouldn't. So this is like the 20th time we're doing this, and we'll keep doing it. What is it about your music and honoring veterans? Why do you guys do that as part of your show?
Yeah, I think it's centered in the fact that we are all very patriotic, just individually and as a group, and we love honoring our country in the context of our show, and to be able to do it with music, we feel like it reaches the hearts people in a different, more powerful way.
Well, we're going to hopefully go reach the heart of a guy named Niall Garn. Let me tell you a little bit about him. He is on hospice, unfortunately, so this may be the last Veterans Day that he's with us, but he has had such an honorable life. He grew up in Sugar City. He went to Sugar Salem High School. He was the basketball and football team captain, graduated in 1953, went on to play football for Ricks College, and then went on an LDS mission to Australia. While he was in Australia, he was part of the Mormon Yankees basketball team. They actually toured the country and put on these tournaments playing basketball. He helped train the Olympic team at the time, and then when he returned home to Idaho, he was called up to serve in the Army from 1958 until 1960, then again the next year in 1961 until 1962. He returned back to Idaho, married his sweetheart Joan. They have 6 kids, 31 grandkids, and 38 great-grandkids. What a legacy to be proud of. So they're gathering this morning at their house. They think they're just there to honor their grandpa, their dad, and we're going to crash the party. These guys are going to sing him a song. His favorite restaurant is the Mandarin Chinese restaurant in Rexburg, so we got him a $100 gift card thanks to Ashley Home Store. You guys ready? Should we head up? Let's go. Is this Niall's house?
Yeah. Well, this is the two's house, but yeah.
Okay.
Niall's here. Yeah, come on in.
We're here for you. We wanted to wish you a happy Veterans Day, Niall. I'm Nate with East Idaho News. And how are you doing?
Well, I've done better, but I'm doing well.
You have had quite a life. I was researching you this week, and you served in the military for how long?
Before I got really back from a mission, my draft papers were in the mail. And so I went and served there at Fort Ord and Fort Sam Houston, Texas for a year. And then later on we got called back for another year. Went to Fort Lewis, Washington.
Wow. So you did two stints. What do you think is one of the biggest things you learned serving?
I learned that it's no good to smoke cigarettes.
Yeah? It's a good lesson. Kids, listen to that. That may be the key to your long life here, Niall. We wanted to honor you this month for Veterans Day and all of the other veterans, but we brought the musical group Gentry. They wanted to come and pay you a special visit today and sing you a song.
When we sing this song that we'll sing for you, audiences around the country, really, I think every time we've sung it, they stand up and they have their hand on their heart, and you see tears in their eyes, and it's that kind of love for country that you don't always see on the news and the media these days. And so when we're out there and we are sharing that message, to see it reflected in people's genuine love and passion and patriotism, it's very moving. So we thank you for your service.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my one, I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota
to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea,
from Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me, and I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. God bless the USA. Getting tears to my eyes. Man, that's wonderful. That's a wonderful song, and you do it so great.
Well, we want to thank you for your service. We're glad that we could be here. We got you a little gift. It doesn't compare to what you've done for us. We heard you like the Mandarin Chinese restaurant, Niall.
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, we want to send you to dinner, you and your beautiful wife here. We got a $100 gift card for you in this bag. And then Gentry wanted to give you their 2 Christmas albums. And that one's signed just for you. That one's Season of Light and Noel.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. Thank you
For
for your
these special,
and your service.
these special times. That really make me cry.
Merry Christmas. Happy Veterans Day. And it's been great to be here with you today.
Well, this was a real surprise.
Good.
It was really wonderful. Appreciate you guys being here.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton, and we are outside Hillview Elementary School in Ammon, Idaho. I want to tell you about an email I recently got from a group of women who went to play pickleball. Now, this is a group of women from St. Anthony. They came down to Idaho Falls to play pickleball. One of the teammates is 80 years old. They got to the pickleball court and they realized there were a ton of kids there. It was the 6th grade group from here at the school. They thought for a minute, maybe we should leave, maybe we shouldn't stay. You know, there's a lot of kids, but they went to play pickleball. And before long, all of the 6th graders gathered around the court and started cheering for these women who were playing. In fact, they were cheering for the 80-year-old. They made up a team name. They asked for her autograph at the end. They cheered whenever she scored. It turned into such a positive experience for these women. They said it'll be a day they'll never forget. And in a day and age when we hear a lot about naughty kids, these were the good kids. So we came to thank them. We got them a bunch of cookies. We got them some juice. We got them some candy. All the 6th graders are gathered together right now. They think just for a meeting, you know, or a class project. But it's going to be us. We're going to show up. We're going to thank them for what they did. Let's head inside. Hi, guys. How are you? I'm going to set these right here for a minute. How are you? Is this all the 6th graders? Yeah. You guys look so good.
We're famous. Thank you.
You are famous. So, my name's Nate, and I'm with East Idaho News. And I want to tell you about an email I got about you guys. So, this is from a woman named Angie in St. Anthony. She said, a group of our friends met at the McCowan pickleball courts a few weeks ago. Do you guys remember this? You were cheering on the teams? So she was with her 80-year-old mom named Linda and a bunch of other people. They said when they first arrived at the park, they realized they were going to have an audience, you guys, and they thought, well, maybe we should go somewhere else and play. But they thought, no, we'll stick around because I guess you guys were doing your fall pumpkin activity. So they started playing, and then you guys were the cutest, nicest kids, she said. You quickly took sides with the 80-year-old. You cheered her on. You chanted her name. You even named their team. What was the name of the team? Do you remember? The Grizzlies? Yeah. Nice. You cheered and encouraged. Then when it was over, you asked for autographs on leaves. Yeah. Do you still have the autographs? Yeah. You do? Oh, I show how many kids have the autographs. Yeah, raise your hand if you still have the autographs. That's amazing. No bad language, just positive and encouraging. You made the 80-year-old feel like a gold medalist. They asked if we could come and recognize your good works and example because you changed their day, their weeks, and their months. They made us feel good about the future and the youth. What a bunch of good kids. So that's why we're here today, to thank you guys for doing this. We do a segment called Feel Good Friday, and because you made these women feel good, we came to make you feel good. We got you a lot of cookies right over there that Phil has. You see those? We got you juice boxes right here. And I know some of you might have allergies, so there's some Airheads here if you want some of those. So thank you guys for being such good examples to all of us. Yeah. You are going to be on the news. On East Idaho News. So I hope that if I'm ever on the pickleball court, I'm going to call all of you guys and you can come and cheer me on, and that way I'll win. Okay? All right. Thanks, everybody. Your principal was telling me that you have school, what did you call them, ideals? School traits about being kind and being... Read them to me. Oh. Yeah, what are they? Do you know them?
In our school, we are kind, honest, respectful, safe, learners. We are all important. We are help you.
Wow. Well, you did all of those things to this group of women, so thank you for being a good example. All right, come and get a cookie. It is Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton. We are outside Wmax, as you can see, in Idaho Falls. We have a fun surprise for a woman named Sheila. Sheila was recently awarded the Idaho Hospital Association 2023 Leader of Volunteer Excellence Award. They call it the Love Award, and it celebrates the outstanding dedication and impact of volunteers within Idaho's health care system, the Idaho healthcare community. Sheila has volunteered here for 6 years, 2,100 hours of volunteer time. She provides comfort and support to patients and their families. She assists with administrative tasks. She lends a hand wherever it's needed. She also holds the position of vice president within the Wmax Auxiliary, where her responsibilities include guiding decisions regarding donations to help patients and family members during the difficult time of hospitalization. Outside of Wmax, she's busy too. She has a support group for widows, which assists with grocery shopping, transportation to medical appointments, and help with family obligations during times of crisis. The hospital says she's amazing. She's always here. She's always helping, and we are going to go surprise her. She's inside. She's one of the first people you meet when you walk into the hospital. Ashley Home Store wants to honor her along with us, so we got some beautiful flowers, got her a box of chocolates, and a $75 gift card for her to go to dinner and celebrate herself. Let's go meet Sheila. Hello. I have a question, and I understand you can help me out. Oh, you can't? We're trying to track down a woman who volunteers here who was recently given the Love Award.
Oh,
no. Named Sheila or something. She's wearing a beautiful blue shirt today. That's you!
That's me. I wonder why my daughter was out here.
Well, we're here with East Idaho News. We do a segment called Feel Good Friday, and we found out about... You watch it? Well, now you're on it. So how many years have you volunteered here, Sheila?
About 7.
And what made you decide to come and lend your time?
My husband was a patient here for a long time, so I come back to pay him back.
And what do you do?
I work at the front desk, escort people, help families, and
just help them find where they want to go, look up their rooms, and just a little bit of everything.
What do you like about volunteering?
Oh, these people.
Yeah. Yeah, you get to meet a lot of people who are here for good and bad, I guess, like new babies and deaths.
Right,
and
we do, and I love that part.
Well, we're glad you're here, and we wanted to honor you for Feel Good Friday. So here is a bouquet of flowers and a box of chocolates.
Oh, my favorite.
And we want to send you to dinner. You can go to any of these restaurants. There's $75 on that gift card, and you could try them all if you want, or just go to one. And thank you for all you do, for all the hours you've put in. 2,100 hours, is that right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably more than that. Well, we hope you're here for another 2,100 hours.
Oh, I hope I live that long, yeah.
Yes. So good meeting you. Thank you for all you do. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton. We are outside A.H. Bush Elementary School in Idaho Falls, about to surprise the woman who was the secretary here for 16 years. Her name is Patrice. She actually worked for the district for over 20 years. She retired a few years ago, but that has not stopped her from helping out here at the school. In fact, about 4 years ago, she helped start the food pantry, which is in the basement of the school. It's open to all students. Once a week, they can go down there. They can take whatever food they need for their home so that they don't have to go hungry at night or on the weekends. Again, it's open to all the students here. It is run completely by donations, and it is run by Patrice. As I said, she left her job, but she's still volunteering. She's still helping run the food pantry, and we want to thank her for what she has done. She has affected hundreds, perhaps thousands of students. They called her in today to let her know that there was some sort of emergency meeting that she needed to come in. Well, that's not it. It's us. We're going to go surprise her. We got her a gift card to Amazon. We got her a gift card to some local restaurants so that we can thank her for what she's done. Let's go surprise Patrice. So, where is she?
She's down in the food pantry.
This is the pantry. Hello. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to scare you. We are looking for Patrice. Patrice, how are you?
I am really good.
Okay, so
I'm buried in the basement.
Yeah, you're in the basement of the school. This is quite a pantry. I'm Nate, by the way, with East Idaho
Hi,
News.
Nate.
So tell me about this pantry that do you run it?
With the help of that lady and my sister and my husband, we do.
Okay, and it's unique from what I understand.
Well, it is. We have a lot of students who get a lot of their food at school, and I don't want them hungry on the weekends. I want them to go home and have kid-friendly food that they can prepare themselves, and their families are welcome to come and shop here with us. Just take whatever they want, and
where do you
it's
get all
our
the
pleasure.
food?
We got a grant from the Bishop Storehouse through the district. We have wonderful people who help and donate food, and yeah, we did a food drive upstairs. I can't believe these thinkers just did that.
They helped us.
I'm like, you have to come. There's an important meeting. I was just here yesterday.
Yeah, normally they told us you're not here Tuesday,
I know,
so we're
I'm
glad
not,
you're
and
here.
I was here yesterday too.
Well, thanks for coming in.
Wow,
we just heard so many amazing things about this, and you can look around. There is a lot of food that's
There
donated.
is. We love the food basket. They help us especially with kid-friendly food, little things that they can take home and not worry. You know, canned goods are great, and when their parents come, that's what they want. But kids are like, what am I going to do with a can of beans or a can of
But
corn?
if they have a thing of
If
macaroni
they
and
have
cheese,
mac and cheese,
they can
that's
stick it in the
right.
microwave.
They can do that. If they have a bag of chips, that'll be an after-school snack. If they, and there's 6 kids, let's take 6 of those. Everyone needs some, and yeah.
Right. So you used to work in the office, didn't you?
I did for a very long time.
Retired, but
Yeah.
kept this going.
Well, I retired, and then they just kind of called and said, we need someone to help with this. No one's doing it. So
wow,
we'd worked long and hard to get it set up, and I didn't want it to go to waste. So my kind sister Penny and my husband Pete and all of our kids come.
Well, we wanted to honor you for Feel Good Friday. We do a segment every week, so we're sending you and your husband and sister, or just you, whatever you want. You can go to any of those restaurants for dinner. There's $50 on there, and then there's an Amazon gift card that you can also use to do some shopping.
Oh, we will order stuff for in here.
Well, you can use it for that or for you. So thank you for coming. Good meeting you, and thank you for all you do.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I'm Nate Eaton, and it's Friday. You know what that means. It's time for Feel Good Friday. We're out here at a construction site. You can see those guys are digging some dirt. We're about to surprise one of the guys who's working here. I got an email about him. His name is Zach. A few months ago, he and two of his friends were traveling home after a day of hiking in the Tetons. They pulled over to switch drivers, and Zach found $3,700 in $100 bills in an envelope on the ground. Without hesitation, he began efforts to find the owner who had lost the money. Thankfully, there was a deposit slip in the envelope, and he was more than excited to call the person after he tracked them down and let them know that he had found their cash. It was an elderly couple who had recently sold their pickup to their grandson. They were in tears when Zach arrived with the money. He continues to be a mentor and a role model to those in the community, always willing to help anyone and do the right thing. A few years ago, he was not the person who would have returned the money, but now he is, and we are so glad that he did the right thing. And so are we. So we want to thank Zach for what he did, setting a good example for all of us. Again, we don't know where he's at. He's one of these construction workers out here, and so we're going to go find him. We have some gift cards from Ashley Home Store to go out to Texas Roadhouse for dinner and to do some shopping on Amazon. Let's go surprise him. How's it going? We're looking for Zach. Is that you? How you doing, man?
What's going on?
Good. I'm Nate with East Idaho News.
How's it going?
Good to see you. You guys are busy.
Oh, yeah.
At least it's not muddy.
Right.
So we heard that you did something really cool several months ago as far as finding an envelope full of cash.
Yep.
What happened?
We were out hiking, and we were on our way back, and I was getting tired, so I pulled over, and there was an envelope full of money.
How much was in there?
Like $3,700.
That's a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
And out in the middle of nowhere?
So the people lived right off that road, and I guess their nephew had came and paid for the truck, and the guy had put the envelope on the back of his truck. He's an older gentleman. I went to go to the bank and went to deposit it and couldn't find it. And so it had the name and the address and everything on it, so we just called them and took it back.
Oh, wow. I mean, you could have easily kept that money.
Yeah, could have. I think the old me would have, but...
Right.
Yeah.
What was the guy's reaction when you called him and said I had your money?
They were pretty shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was different, but I mean, it's the right thing to do.
Well, good for you. We do a segment called Feel Good Friday, and someone told us about what you did. So it's not $3,700, but we got you some gift cards to go out to dinner, and then there's a $50 Amazon gift card. Those are from Ashley Home Store. So hopefully you can enjoy. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton. We are in Idaho Falls today, and we have some special guests for this very special Feel Good Friday. Matt and Savannah Shaw. So good to see you again.
So good to be here. This is so fun for us to be back. It's one of our favorite places. So thanks for doing this. Yeah.
So for people that are wondering, what are they doing in town? What are you guys doing?
We have a show, and we're also surprising someone very special today. We're excited.
Yes.
So
We are so excited. That's why this beautiful gift basket is here, courtesy of Ashley Home Store. We are on our way to see Martha. Now, Martha is actively involved in the community. If you're in the music scene at all, she volunteers for a local music club. She volunteers at a lot of the productions around town. Unfortunately, her husband has been battling cancer for quite some time. It took an unexpected turn just days ago, and he passed away over the weekend. So obviously very hard, especially this time of year with the holidays. But Matt and Savannah want to spread a little holiday cheer during this time of sadness. Martha is at her parents' house right now, from what we understand. They know that we're about to show up, but she doesn't know. So what do you guys plan to do when we get there? Because I'm not singing. No way.
That's too bad, because you're joining in. We have a special song just for you.
Group effort.
No, we're excited. We heard about Martha's story and just so inspired by all the good things that she does for the community, and just wanted to spread a little cheer. So we're gonna go maybe sing some songs and
visit with her a bit. Yeah.
Great. All right, let's go meet Martha. Hello. How are you?
I'm good.
Are you Martha?
No.
Is she here?
I'm Catherine. Martha is here.
Can we come in?
You certainly may.
All righty.
Oh, hi, Martha.
Is this
my
Martha?
Gosh, I did not do my makeup today.
You
My
look
mom
great.
told me to.
Oh.
She's like, you need to do your makeup.
We have
And
a
I
crew
was
of
like, no,
people.
I don't today. You're Matt and Savannah Shaw. What the heck? You guys.
So nice to
Oh,
meet
it's
you,
so
Martha.
nice to meet you. We were just talking about your and I was just thinking, I was like, oh gosh, like I wish I could go. So I was like, it's nice to meet you.
They brought it to you.
We brought it to you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, absolutely, yes.
And then this beautiful basket is for you.
That's really sweet.
As well.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Well, we heard a little bit about your story, and they told us that you are like the queen volunteer of the world here, and that you're always helping out with the music clubs and just volunteering everywhere you can. And then we heard about the loss of your husband recently. I'm so sorry to hear about that.
It was shocking, but
yeah,
kind of not shocking, but shocking.
Yeah. No, that's hard. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Yeah. Today is fine. That's why I didn't wear the makeup, because I was like, I don't know. At any moment, I could cry. Like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. The other day, I was playing it, and I'm like, why am I crying to Rudolph?
Yeah.
But no, it's it's a roller coaster.
Well, we were inspired by all the good things you're doing, so we wanted to come by and visit you for a minute.
Thank you. Honestly, music has been just my love, and so to have you guys come and come and say hi to me is like so amazing. You guys are so great. So thank you. Thank you.
Can they sing you a song?
Please.
Can we share some music?
Absolutely.
The song that we wanted to sing for you, we were just talking on the way here, is really, really special to us because it's the song that started this whole crazy music journey for us. So if it's okay with you, we'd love to share the prayer.
I love this song.
I pray you'll be alright and watch us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe.
I pray we'll find your
I pray we'll find your love
hold in our heart.
and hold it in our hearts.
Stars go out each night.
When stars go out each night,
Remind us where you are. Let this be our
let this be
prayer.
our
When
prayer.
shadows fill our day.
When shadows fill our day, lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be
It's for you, Martha.
That was beautiful.
Oh,
That was perfect.
well, we love you, and
Thank you so
we
much.
are so inspired by your story and all the good that you do, and the smile and the light that you bring, even in the midst of such trial and hardship. So we would love for you to bring your light to our show tonight.
I would
If that
love
would be
it.
okay.
I'll get ready. I'll have my hair done, my makeup.
Oh, I love it. I hope you can make it. We'd love to have you there.
To be there.
Ashley in Idaho Falls and Pocatello is spreading good news by bringing you Feel Good Friday.
Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you are having a good day and that you're ready for the weekend. We are in Idaho Falls today about to surprise a really cool kid. Zaden is 10 years old. A few weeks ago, he was at the gym with his grandfather when Grandpa passed out. Well, that is scary for anybody, especially a kid. But Zaden jumped into action. Even though he was a little nervous, he called his grandmother for help. He arranged for his grandpa to be taken care of. Fortunately, grandpa is okay from what we're told. And Zaden really was a hero that day. You know, rather than freaking out or running away, he did something to help his grandpa. So we want to honor him for Feel Good Friday. From what we understand, Zaden loves anything gummy. So we got him Sour Patch Kids, we got him some worms there, some Swedish fish. We also got him a gift card to Wendy's and a gift card to Target because he loves Legos and toys, and so hopefully he can go buy himself something. Now Zaden is hanging out with his aunt today, so we're gonna go surprise him. Hi guys. So how's Grandpa? Grandpa, you all right? You look fit and healthy. Yeah, do you know what it was?
Yeah, well, I got congestive heart failure and whatnot, and I've been found out I had anemia, and I just passed out. And he was there for me.
Yeah, can you tell what happened?
Yes, I was. We went to Planet Fitness, Zaden and I, and we had worked out on a couple of machines, and I had got on one, and I finished my rep, and it was time for him, and I told him, I said, well, give Papa a chance to, you know, catch his breath. And the next thing I know, I'm waking up, and I got 3 people around me, and yeah, they had called the ambulance, but I didn't go.
But you're looking strong today. And
oh yeah.
I guess you'll take some sugar before you go to the gym now?
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
All right, well, we got to meet your grandson, the hero of the day. Is he inside?
Yes, he is.
Okay, cool. Hey, dude, how are you? Are you Zaden?
Yeah.
Zaden, come on out. I'm with East Idaho News. How's your day going?
Good.
Yeah? What have you been up to?
I've just been chilling with my aunt.
Chilling with your aunt, and you got the whole family out here on the lawn. Okay, so we heard that the other day you were at the gym when something kind of scary happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you tell me about it?
I was just sitting at the gym. Me and my grandpa were working out, and he passed out on me, and it was really scary.
God, that'd be scary for anybody.
Yeah.
So what'd you do?
People started surrounding him, and then he woke up and kept on telling everyone that he was fine.
Yeah. And he is, it looks like. He's here today. Well, we heard that you were pretty heroic, so we wanted to do something for you for Feel Good Friday. Do you like gummy candies? Okay, I hope you like Swedish fish and troll worms and Sour Patch Kids. And are you a Lego fan?
I am.
Okay, I didn't dare pick out Legos for you, but here's a gift card from Ashley Home Store for $50. You can go to Target and choose out whatever Legos you want, and then be sure to stop by Wendy's on the way there or the way home. Maybe you can go with your grandpa.
Maybe.
Yeah, and then stop by the gym.
Yeah.
All right, what would you say to other kids that might be in similar situations? To you, what should they do?
Get help and just trying to think of something. Get help. Have someone call 911, and yeah, make sure they're okay.
Great. Remain calm too, which it sounds like you did. All right, man. Good meeting you. Take care. Fist bump. Happy New Year.
Good.
All right. Take care. Time for another Feel Good Friday. We are in Bingham County today, just outside of Blackfoot. You can see I have a nice, big, beautiful bread basket full of goodies and treats. We're about to surprise LeVar and Jo Beth with this basket, thanks to Ashley Home Store. Let me tell you about them. Their neighbor sent us an email and said, LeVar and Jo Beth are the best neighbors, but this past year they really stood up and helped me as my husband has had to deal with some serious health issues. Jo Beth is 88. LeVar is 90. As my husband has not been able to do very much around the house, LeVar clears the driveway when it snows, and this past summer he came over and mowed our lawn. We didn't ask for any of this. He just saw a need and did it. Jo Beth would take care of our garbage cans and make sure that they were off the street. They are the best neighbors anyone could ask for. It would be nice if you could surprise them for Feel Good Friday, even just to show that no matter the age, anyone can make a difference in our community. Well, I loved this one, and it sounds like LeVar and Joe Beth are just beautiful people. We're going to go thank them for what they've done and wish them a happy Feel Good Friday. Hi! Are you Joe Beth? Oh, well, it's so good to see you. We're glad you're home. So my name is Nate, and I'm with East Idaho News. This is Jordan. We do a segment every week called Feel Good Friday, where people in the community send us emails about good people who are serving and loving others. And someone sent us an email about you and your husband. So we wanted to come and thank you for making a difference in the community. One of your neighbors said that when her husband was sick, you would make sure their garbage cans were taken care of. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yes, and your husband would mow the lawn and clear off the snow. So we just wanted to come by and recognize good people in our community. I hope you like bread and sweets and popcorns and jams, because we got you this gift basket. So there you go.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And you won't tell me who.
I won't tell you who, but you can probably guess in your mind. And they sent me this email several weeks ago, and we don't get out this way very much, and I knew we were coming today and knew we had to bring that to you. So thank you for setting such a good example.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, take care. Nice meeting you.
Ashley in Idaho Falls and Pocatello is spreading good news by bringing you Feel Good Friday.